Hello, everyone!
Hello!
Hello!
We are home. We slept in our own beds last night.
We did. We slept in our own beds. And for those, aka Sunny...
Small hype. Small crime. Oh, just for G's, sanity, there was only small crime at Gen Con. So...
I don't think there was small crime.
There was a little bit of small crime.
Although we did say that G wasn't here to mod us, so we could do small crime.
Small crime. We decided small crime as opposed to crime. And also no crime. But small crime.
Hello, everyone. Hello, L. Hello, Catskills. Hello, Sunny. Hello, G. Hello, Pint Size.
Sunny!
Das, hello.
Okay, so for those of you who didn't know, Sunny stayed with us for the first couple nights in our
Correct.
hotel room. Sunny, I got to take a shower with actual water pressure and heat. And I was so excited about it.
Correct.
Heat and water pressure.
All right.
We're back.
We're back, and before we begin, and Derek starts croaking like a frog.
No.
Oh. I mean, mine doesn't sound too much better.
Got a few quick
At the
announcements.
same time.
So, hello, Ember.
Hi, Ember. Hello, Dad.
Hello, Dad.
Hey.
Whoa, we made so many new friends at Gen Con, and I'm so happy about it.
So many friends.
So, yes, make sure we're saying hello to all of our new friends as they come in throughout those welcome mats. Make them feel warm and cozy.
Yeah. I did not change my color again. Well, it's sort of, it's brighter than it was because I re-dyed it on Saturday before, on Saturday before we left for the con. But now it's kind of fading again because, unicorn hair, it does that. So.
Before we begin, a few quick announcements to get through. We are going to talk a little bit about Gen Con tonight, but then we will let it go for a little bit. Drowning Rabbit!
Drowning Rabbit!
My guy.
Yo!
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the neighborhood officially. You already have a ribbon, so you're already a part of it.
Yeah, there's only 11 months, 24 days for...
Wow. That command got updated quick.
Okay, that command got updated before Steven asked for it. I'm pretty sure.
It did.
So...
But yeah, before we begin, a few quick announcements, and we're going to try to show you our haul about Gen Con. Derek's going to do his Kickstarter Corner, and then we're going to play an actual board game.
Whoa!
Because something that I think, at least I realized, that we haven't really talked about it as a group, but something I realized is...
Phoebe! Hello!
Hello!
Why did you just salute?
I don't know why he saluted, but he did.
You know what? He did that to me at the meetup, too. Everyone was super drunk, and all of a sudden I look behind us, and he's just walking around in a parking lot, and he looks at me, he goes, I almost freaked the fuck out. I was drunk. I didn't even know what was happening.
Catskills! 6 months! You get your red meatball! Red meatball! Hey, McGreedy!
We're never going to get through the announcements.
Billy!
Announcements!
Okay, announcements. We're going to do announcements, Kickstarter Corner.
Wait, did you get the tea? Are you making the tea that you bought at Gen Con? I'm sorry. Do your thing. I'm sorry.
Gen Con Hall, then game.
Yes, we're going to actually get back to playing games, because something I realized with going to Gen Con and sitting down and actually playing some of these games that we both picked up and some that we just are looking forward to, which I'm sure Derek will talk about in his Kickstarter Corner a little bit,
Yes.
is that we have been playing a whole lot of games, which kind of led us to a realization that we kind of got a little away from our roots a little bit. Like, we still love everything that we do, and we're still going to do variety and things like that, but we want to play more board games.
Hi, Liz!
We're pushing 11 months,
Yes.
so we're very close to our year mark, and we are no longer labeled as a board game stream.
I went to Twitch metrics, which kind of tells you kind of where you sit in things, and for the past couple of months, up until last month, we were ranked in the top 3 or 4 of board game streams on all of Twitch.
Correct.
Which is frankly greatly in part to you as far as most watched streams. But I went to check right before we went to Gen Con, and the sad realization of, with doing all these extra streams, we are no longer considered a board game stream. So we're not ranked anymore.
They're putting us as a variety streamer.
So we made a group decision that we kind of want to get back to that a little bit. So for the time being, we are going to be suspending Gloomhaven and D&D and just focus on playing board games.
Yeah.
Because we also realized that we picked up a bunch of board games at Gen Con, but we still have board games from Christmas that we haven't played.
We haven't played. We have games from before Christmas that we haven't played.
So we have a
so
lot of
many
games.
board games.
We have a lot of games on our shelf that need played.
Yes.
So for the time being, we're gonna just focus on board games.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that a one-off won't pop up or we won't do other things because
Listen, I've got D&D ideas, and I talked to a lot of people about them this weekend, and it's gonna happen. It's just these board games are important to all of us.
Yes.
Kyle.
And we're
3
even though
months.
we're putting Gloomhaven away for
4
now.
4 months.
Even though we're putting Gloomhaven away for now, we're still going to play the legacy games. We've got Charterstone, we've got Detective.
Yeah, we have so many games that we need to play that we just haven't.
We just haven't gotten
And
to.
probably a D&Dad's Part 2.
Probably.
We
That
did
will-
tell a bunch of people about
We
D&D.
did. I did. I told some people at the meetup about D&Dads, and the girl was like, you know what? She's like, I'm finding that, and that's on my list of things to watch on YouTube. And I was like, yeah, it's great.
Billy, you can still make them. It just may be a while until you actually have a reason to make them again.
Maybe you should make
Board game
house
noises.
Yeah, I mean,
Do I have a blister on my thumb?
But anyways, so
Where did that come from?
probably when we did the bikes, the scooters.
We attempted to do the scooters.
That's true.
Giraffe Evie, thank you so much for those 55 happy butts. Thank you for the biddies.
Thank you for the happy butts.
Happy butt biddies.
okay, so that's kind of all I have. Megan, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah. Thank you, Pint Size, for those 35 happy butt biddies. Happy butts. Yeah, Giraffe Evie is new to the stream, so they probably have not heard happy butts.
Yes.
Do you think that the heart
The
emote...
heart emote
It's
looks like a
too-
happy butt.
It's too round to be a heart.
Hey,
so it has
Neon.
to be a pink little butt.
Happy butts. We are sitting at its summer 498 followers, which means we picked up 8 followers when we were at the con. What?
Like, these are people that we just... People asked about our ribbon. First off, look at these ribbons. Look how glorious these ribbons are. They're so great. But we had our neighborhood ribbons on, and people asked us about the ribbons, and we handed out cards. You know, we talked to people at the Wormwood meetup. It was so great. And we've gotten, 7 new followers while we were gone.
Bless you, Liz, for just literally walking around throwing our cards in people's faces.
Like Drowning Rabbit, we met and talked to several times when we were walking around.
Several times.
And I shared a beer with him, and bless him for coming and watching. But now we're 2 people away from our 500 goal.
Which technically was supposed to be for July, which we are kind of bummed about, but it's okay because we went to Gen Con and it made everything better. So now I think
Hello, the L.
I think that we can still say that 550 is our goal for
We have. I
August.
just
The end
made
of August.
I just made
Yeah.
a goal of 10 to
get that last bit.
to get us to 500.
Okay.
But we're still gonna do the giveaway at 500. We've still got Railroad Rivals to give
We
away.
did.
We have a lot of things coming up. We got a lot of great things from Gen Con. We've got stuff to give away, and we're moving in an upward direction. And honestly, Gen Con was just it was so refreshing for me personally to come back and just get back into all of this.
Also, hang on. Sorry to interrupt,
Sure.
but they're in here. Neon Froggy, please send me your address so I can send you your ribbon that I picked up
Bro.
for you.
We got it.
The Bureau of Balance.
The
It is
Bureau of
downstairs
Balance.
waiting for you.
We got it. But yeah, Gen Con, it refreshed me on this whole thing. You guys are amazing. Even if we didn't get to meet you at Gen Con, if you didn't get to go, we love you guys. And if I did get to meet you at Gen Con, you all are now my best friends. Congratulations.
Derek does not say that lightly.
You are welcome. It was just a great time.
Yes. If we didn't get to meet you, we hope that as this whole thing keeps growing, that maybe we'll be in things that bring us to your neck of the woods so we can meet you.
Yeah.
Because we love you all equally. So, well, that's not true. I love G a little bit more. But...
Well, if you get to love G a little bit more, I get to love... Who do I get to love more?
So many okay, wait, hang on. So many people got Derek hugs. Things I was not expecting, people got hugs from Derek. That is huge.
Yeah. So, again, I know that there's been people in the community that us talking about Gen Con constantly has been a little rough because of the FOMO, like whole missing out thing. And we apologize. We were super excited about it. And we hope that, you know, you understand that we do love you guys. Every single person that's in here, whether you were at Gen Con or not, you're why we do this.
Yeah.
And we're hoping that we can get to you guys if you weren't able to come to us.
You all were the reason why we got to pass out ribbons, why we got to pass out business cards,
why we got to have a meetup.
Why we got to have a meetup. Hello, bees!
And now there's something like 360 days until the next one. So
359.
Okay, but
whatever
I
it is.
also woke up to people planning packs.
Unplug.
So
But you have 359 days to start. I don't know what that was. You have 359 days to start saving money for you to go to Gen Con next year. And it's just so great. I really don't have the words right now to tell you how much I love Gen Con. And getting to meet all these people was just icing on top of the cake.
What?
Wait.
What?
Hi,
It-
sweetie.
Giraffe
Ivy, did you not
TV,
get...
If you hit us up with your
Hit
address,
us up with your address and we'll send you a ribbon.
we will send you one.
I
I had them at the con,
Listen, yeah,
or at the
I
at
kind
the
of feel
meetup,
like that's
and I
on
don't-
you because
No, I had them at the meetup, but I
Yeah, hit us up with your address.
did not do well because I was running around like a chicken with
do you
my head
want
cut
a
off.
purple one or a rainbow one?
Let us know what color you want.
you can
The
DM,
rainbow ones are almost gone.
you can DM us on Instagram, on Twitter, whatever. Even on Discord, you can jump in there and message one of us. And
Yeah, we'll take care of you.
Also, for those of you who are new to the stream, this is Lynx. She likes to come in every once in a while and give
That's
loves.
my kitty.
So PAX Unplugged, we are planning on going. It's not official or anything yet. We do want to go. But we're also definitely going to Gen Con next year. So
Oh, yeah, for sure.
you have 359 days if you would like to join us again. I know after the Wormwood, the Wormhood meetup that we had, that
Neighborwood.
whatever it's
It
called.
said it on
I didn't
the
look.
name tag.
I didn't look. We after talking with Bobby and talking with Polly and Doug and Gates and everybody else, we're definitely going to have a meetup of some sort next year, whether it's with them or not. It probably will be.
We call if it's not together, we call Thunderbird.
We call Thunderbird. It's ours. But it was so much fun. We're gonna start moving on to other things now. I've got the Kickstarter Corner to do. We've got all this stuff to do, and we're gonna play Little Town tonight. But the bulk of those announcements were just to tell you all how much, one, we appreciate you, and two, we're gonna get back to playing board games.
Not saying you won't see like Megan painting, Twitch things, and maybe Overwatch like on Sundays
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
But our Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we're going to focus more on the
board games. What we started doing.
Yeah.
So that was a really big from.
Wait, I said that earlier. Did it? Was that in a Discord chat that I said I'm down to clown?
I don't know.
I think
I
it
lose
was.
track.
Down to clowns.
Did you miss me? I think. Oh God, that was my lip. With the claw, lip to claw.
Okay, so the next thing I think is the Kickstarter Corner.
All right.
Play that fun intro for the people.
Time comes for a new game to play. There's just one place to turn at the end of the day. You never know what exciting game you'll see when you tune in to Board Game House on Twitch.tv. Find a game to back so you can be its owner. It's time once again for Derek's Kickstarter Corner.
The Kickstarter Corner. There was so much Kickstarter stuff at Gen Con.
There were a lot of Kickstarter. Like, that was something that I noticed a lot, was that there were several booths that actually didn't have any product, but were toting what would be on Kickstarter
Right.
in the coming months.
Or ones that had just ended that you could.
Still
Right.
purchase.
I'm going to talk about those first. Isle of Cats was something that I talked about on here. We got to play it at their booth at Gen Con, and it was amazing. It was so cute. So we pre-ordered it there.
It's so cute.
Like several other things that we saw. I saw people playing Oceans, and it looks amazing.
That's okay, PSP.
Hello, Alkali.
Hey, Alkali.
Like, Kickstarter's become such a big thing. Such a big thing with board games now. And you could definitely see, especially at this Gen Con as compared to last year, how much of an impact it's had. We actually got to play a couple games on top of the tabletoppers that I talked about. We talked to them over there, and those things are they are great. Like, they're super solid. Games that we've talked about that are still available for like post order. Dwellings of Elder Vail is that huge worker placement game that we talked about in the Discord, and I talked about in the corner last week and a couple weeks ago. And we saw it played there with like the deluxe edition, and it's huge and it's gorgeous and it looks like it's gonna be real good. I talked to one of the designers, and from the Kickstarter page, you can get to a place where you can still back it until August the 18th. The base game itself, it's a huge... Okay, and honestly, I'm going to tell you the price of this, and you might be like, oh, the price.
Alkali, 3 months, welcome
Actually,
back.
it's Neon Froggy. They gifted that.
Neon Froggy, gifting subs. Oh, yay.
But Dwellings of Elder Vail, huge worker placement game. The base is $69, and I know that that's pricey, but the components that you get for this are amazing. Like, just the base without the minis is so nice, and it's all in trays, and it all like stacks together, so it's never a mess. But then they have the next tier up, which has the large Titan minis for, I think it was like 107. And then the super deluxe version, you can put those Titan minis onto sound machines, and it makes the sounds that the Titans would make. And it's 115, I think is...
No, it was 130.
130 or something?
It's
It was
going
110 and
to
130,
be,
I
if you
think.
don't get it in before the Kickstarter ends,
It's gonna be like...
it's going to be like 200.
He said $200. Like, when the game comes to stores, if you want the deluxe version, it's going to be $200. But if you have until the 18th to go and back the Kickstarter and get all of that stuff for $130, so you're saving $70. But even just the base game, which is $69, which isn't a terrible price for what you're getting.
Yeah, I kind of freaked out whenever he was like, yeah, these little pieces, they stick to the bottom and they'll make noises whenever you're playing the game. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool!
So there was Elder Vail that we saw, the Tabletoppers, Isle of Cats.
Where's our brownies?
Downstairs.
What
Good luck finding them. I'm not entirely sure where they are.
else did we see? Oh, Bank Heist. The game we played on here with the creators, they were at Gen Con, and they had they did some play testing for it. Their Kickstarter, they canceled it so that they could redo it, and once they reworked a couple things.
No, Sonny!
But Bank Heist was there. They said that they got quite a few people in to play the game. We got to talk to Jared. We just happened upon him in the hallway. And so that is going to come back to Kickstarter. They said that everything was going pretty well at Gen Con, so it's super cool that they even got to go. Drowning Rabbit, we have our VOD of us
Go watch
playing.
our VOD of
It's
Bank
hilarious.
Heist because that shit went sideways so fast.
It's hilarious, and the game looks amazing.
I'm pretty sure that Meta, G, and Sunny were ready to quit as mods at the end of that.
And so I'm going to start getting into the stuff that's still...
No crime.
I'm going to start getting into stuff that's still on Kickstarter. And the first one is Trial by Trolley. There are 48 hours left to back Trial by Trolley. And we got to sit and see the game. They had a guy dressed up as Trolley Tom, and he was hysterical. I have a Trolley Tom pin. Look, there he is. Trolley Tom is on my lanyard. And this game looks amazing. We got to talk to Jared, who helped design Trial by Trolley. He's also the guy that did Grim Masquerade and Grim Forest. And
Not Jared. James.
James.
Jared
I'm sorry.
Jared
I'm
is
sorry.
Bank Heist.
I was back on the other. I'm still very tired. It was a long weekend. We got to talk to James, who is Druid City Games on Twitter and Instagram, I think. But he designed Grim Masquerade and Grim Forest, and he's done work for Trial by Trolley. And we got to talk to him about it, and he's super excited about it. The Kickstarter's fully funded 100 times over, and it just looks super fun. And go and back this game on Kickstarter because I guarantee you're going to have a good time. And even if you don't back the Kickstarter, go look at the Kickstarter page because
You found them.
because their updates have been absolutely hysterical. I don't want to spoil it for you, but you got to kill Hitler, and when Trolley Tom went to heaven, it was hysterical.
I just give away the last two things.
I don't want to spoil
I don't wanna spoil it
but
for you.
here's the spoilers.
Just go watch them!
You kind of sound like Trolley Tom right now.
Ta-ta, motherfuckers!
No, he sounds more like Tramp Sam.
Don't you... I'm not Tramp Sam!
Yeah,
but that's
bring
Try
those
by
brownies
Trolley.
over
Go and back that shit.
here. Sonny
It's
didn't get any
hysterical.
brownies.
What?
Sonny didn't get... We barely got any brownies. Next up is a D&D...
My girl is.
an online... the next one is Tailspire. There's also 2 days left for this one. It's an online D&D tool that you can use to make maps and stuff. It's in alpha right now. Once the Kickstarter's over, it's going to be in beta. This smells too good.
This is not yours. It smells too good to links to.
And there's another one. Go check out the Kickstarter page because it looks great. But it's just a tool like Roll20 or whatever that thing is. The other thing.
Fantasy Grounds.
Fantasy Grounds. But I think it steps it up to the next level.
Hey, Coop.
Hey, Cooper. It's been a minute.
But that's Tailspire. Next is The Deck of Many Things by Comickins. It has 8 days left. And these are just literal, The Deck of Many Things from D&D. This is a literal deck of those cards that they have made with fantastic art and everything else. I think there are a couple different Deck of Many Things options on Kickstarter right now. And to me, this one was the most beautiful. So check that out. Next is another game that was at Gen Con, and I did get to look at it for a second, and it's a biggin. The minis it's another game that has huge minis. It's called Trudvang Legends. It's like I think it's Gloomhaven adjacent. But it's another hefty game, so it does start out at $100. But you're getting huge minis, and you're getting just a real big game with this one. And like there were people that were like they had stuff that you could buy at Gen Con so that once it does get kickstarted and you get the game that you can use its stuff. People were walking around with it. But it has 9 days left. Next is a game called Anxiety Attack, which is a smaller game. It's got 9 days left, but basically you are trying to be a person who just puts off their anxiety attack longer than your competition. So you're trying to force people into a panic attack in the game, and you're just sort of winding your way through a Candyland-like maze. The game board is shaped like a brain, and you're just winding your way through it. It just looks super cute, and I put it on here for Megan because I thought she would think it's funny.
I do.
That's 9 days left.
You have anxiety. You'll like this. What kind of logic is that?
Everyone has anxiety.
But he's right, though.
The next one is called Magical Kitty Save the Day. They had pins at Gen Con, and Megan got
He
one.
did it so cute.
But Magical Kitty Save the Day is basically like it's an introductory RPG, and they're toting it for kids and for parents who want to play tabletop RPGs with their kids. It's a super simple system. but you're playing as cats who are trying to just interact with their humans and like the outside world, and it just looks super cute. And if we can get kids playing D&D, then when they get to older and start designing their own games, I will start benefiting from those projects that they're doing. So let's get on that. That has 10 days left, and I think it's like $15. It's $15 just to get the printable.
Get digital kitty.
Yeah, you're getting the digital version of the game. So like as soon as it says that it's gonna August 2020 is when it's coming out. But as soon as the game gets done, you're gonna get the PDF and you can print it out and start playing. That has 10 days left.
Hey, DK Aspie.
Next is this is cool. I came across this. This is like a plastic booklet that you can use dry erase markers on, but it's a D&D character sheet. So if like you're doing a one shot, or if you have people who don't necessarily like to print out their character sheets or whatever, you can get these plastic booklets, and it's just a dry erase character sheet that you can use. I just think it's super cool, and people keep making things that make D&D more accessible and easier to play and everything else, and I support all of that because people need to play D&D.
Hey, Blame Carla.
Hello, Blame
I
Carla.
had such a long talk with Blame Carla at the meetup, and I loved it so much.
Yeah, so yeah, librarian, those I mean, dry erase character sheets, absolutely. It would be great for kids. Like I said, it's great for one shots. I just think that it would be super useful for people.
And it saves some trees.
It does. That has 13 days left on it, and I think that you can get one of the booklets for $16. So that's not terrible. Or you can just do $5 and get a PDF and find some plastic paper and print it out yourself. I'm not really sure how that works. I don't know where people would get dry erase paper.
Wait, you can print it out?
You can print it out.
Print it out and laminate it.
Yeah.
So
that. If you happen to work in a place that has...
Or print it out and put it in a page protector, you can do that too.
Sure. So that has 13 days left. Next is Dungeon Craft, build your own battle maps. I think this is great. This is basically a spiral bound notebook that's just full. It's pages and pages and pages of map making items. So like there are bushes, there are trees, there's paths, there's buildings you can cut out, and it's just a whole book of these map pieces that you can cut out and use so that you don't have to draw them on your grid paper.
Are you saying that my randomly drawn squiggly lines are not good enough for you on my maps?
Correct. They are not good enough.
Okay.
But one of the coolest things I think about this is that once you cut them out, you're going to be like, oh, what am I supposed to do with these now? Hold your horses, because in the booklet, there are folders for you to put this shit back in. So I think it's a good investment. And again, I said it a few minutes ago. If people are going to make it easier to play D&D, do it. Also, it doesn't hurt that this Kickstarter is being done by a friend of a friend, and that's great. BGH helps its friends.
With a herring. Herring.
This one is called Dungeon Craft, Build Your Own Battle Maps. And that has 17 days left. And finally, this is another one, friend of a friend is doing it. It's called Adventurers and Adversaries. These are miniatures that have... you can change out their arms and their heads to have the items that you want them to have. So if you back the Kickstarter, you're going to get a mini. They only have a handful of ones right now, a handful of characters right now.
Neon Froggy, thank you for those gifted subs.
2 more gifted subs. So, Cooper, you got a gifted sub, and also Canamus 5.
Yeah, Sunshiny said they're so cool. And we know that they're so cool because they actually had them at Gen Con at the Dwarven Forge booth. They had the minis, and you could take their arms off and put the new stuff on. Some of them you could take their heads
It
off.
wasn't Dwarven Forge.
That wasn't Dwarven Forge.
It was at the Dwarven Forge booth. Yes, it was.
Then you went there by yourself.
We were all there. You were
Nope,
looking at
that
dice
was,
there.
Yep, because that was MTG, not MTG.
No, it wasn't. You went to MDG, and across the
Across the
way
way was not Dwarven
Yes,
Forge.
it was, Megan.
Cousin.
Yes, it was. But anyway, they were there, and we got to see them, and it's just it's cool stuff. For the Kickstarter, they only have 5 characters. They've got a Dragonborn, they've got a Dwarf. There is a like a whatever Kiri is,
A Kinku.
the Kenku.
Norse Foundry. Thank you, Sonny. I couldn't think
What
of it.
did I
It was
say?
Norse Foundry. Dwarven Forge. Dwarven Forge are the minis.
Dwarves and
We
Norse.
didn't even stop at Dwarven
Dwarves
Forge.
and Norse Foundry.
There you go.
I'm just tired. But we got to see these minis. They are super cool, and like the magnets that hold them on, they do work. But for the Kickstarter, they only have the 5 characters.
Captain with the tier
Tier
2.
2?
4
Ooh.
months in a row.
What?
Oh,
4 beers.
Wait, what does that mean that...
they get extra emotes.
What do they... What's the emote? What's the fancy...
I think they get the
Is that
mailbox.
Oh, the mailbox.
I think that's the mailbox.
But I was talking to the guy. I told him that I told a lot of people that I do the Kickstarter Corner, and there were people that got very excited about it. But when I told him about it, he told me more, and he said once the Kickstarter's over, those characters that you're going to get in the Kickstarter, they're going to start making more stuff for those characters. So after, when it's over, you're going to be able to order additional parts. They're going to make it so that you can make them into rogues or... Pally! You're here! But that Kickstarter is called Adventurers and Adversaries. It's very cool, and if they do get to a point where you can start, when they get more characters, I think it's just Hero Forge is great, but these alternatives like Eldritch Foundry, which I talked about on here, and like this, it's just the alternatives and having different options for stuff is just. D&D is great. More people need to be playing it, and when you do stuff like this, you're gonna get more people interested.
She's purring at the smell of these brownies. I just want people to know that.
That's pretty much everything for the Kickstarter Corner. I am going to talk about some of the stuff that's upcoming that we got to mess around with at Gen Con. There are 3. All right, these aren't on Kickstarter yet, but they will be. We got to sit down and play with Sunshiny, Honey Buzz.
Honey Buzz.
It was
It's
precious.
so much
She
fun.
kicked our ass.
She kicked our ass with 3 Bs.
I scored 78
3
points.
Bs! Ow!
I scored 78 points. She got 130, and the guy that walked around that was working the table where they were doing it, he was like, "That's a crazy score," and I guess we were just terrible, but
And Sunny was amazing.
I guess so. But Honey Buzz, it was so precious. It's gonna be. I don't think I have the card. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on Kickstarter in November, I think.
Go back in. It's beautiful.
The middle of November, we're gonna get it because it was just such a great game.
Also, the bee puns that were thrown around during that game.
You would have been proud, G.
Oh my gosh.
lit.
They were a thing of beauty.
The guy that taught us the game was actually the designer of the game.
Well, what were some of the bee puns? We had, so you could make bees, put little larvae and stuff. So those were the babies.
Yeah.
What were some other ones? Sunny had a few good ones, and I can't remember. It's like a blur. Babies is the big one because we kept using it
Kept
over
saying
and
it
over
all the
again.
time. Yeah. But basically,
It also said
say-
on their card, on their Kickstarter card, it said "Be there."
Needless to say, we were all a buzz about it.
damn it.
Gee, back the game.
But anyway, basically what you're doing is you have your bee families, and you're going around and you're pollinating different flowers, and you're collecting the honey from that, and then you get points for selling your honey back to adorable raccoons and precious honey badgers and bears and rats and everything else. It was just
real cute.
It was just such a great game. But it's going to be on Kickstarter in November. Damn it.
Literally during the game, Sunny was like, "You all have to get this and play this on stream because G would have a field day with it."
The next one that we played was Subterra 2, and I love Subterra. We played it on here. Go and watch that stream. It's great. That's also the first time that Wormwood rated us, so we freaked the fuck out. So that's also fun. But Subterra is such a great game. We got to sit down with some of the team from Subterra 2 and play it, and it's even better. Like this time, you're playing in a temple, and then like there's a volcano erupting, so you have to deal with all that biz.
It's very cool.
It was just such a great demo that we did. I'm super excited.
Board games do get sequels
Yes,
all the time.
And that Kickstarter is going to be in October, when Subterra 2 is going to be on Kickstarter. We said Hello Bees several times.
Oh, Hello Bees! That was the one that the game that I took a picture of and tagged you in on the Discord.
Yeah.
Was Honey Buzz. So
every time we had to recollect our bees from when we placed them out on the board, we would say Hello Bees when we brought them back. So that was Honey Buzz and Subterra, November and October respectively, and then the last one is a game called Tentacle Town, and it looked precious. We didn't get to sit down and play it. There was always people sitting at the tables when we couldn't get in there. But like you are laying tiles to like put a town together, and then every once in a while tentacles come up out of the ocean. And the components looked amazing. The guy that I talked to about the Kickstarter Corner, one, got very excited that I have a Kickstarter Corner, and two, just seemed really passionate about the game, and it looked great. But those were the three Kickstarters that like really caught my eye.
There's one more that's coming out. I don't know. I can't remember what the game is called. But you got Russell because of it.
That was Tentacle Town.
That's Tentacle Town.
Is that Tentacle Town?
That's Tentacle Town.
Russell doesn't have anything to do with the game.
I know.
It was one of the logos.
Where is Russell? Russell's in one of these bags.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm sure
or in
we'll
my
find
backpack.
I think he's in your backpack. But those were the three Kickstarter games that we got to sit down and take an in-depth look at that were at Gen Con. So as soon as those go live, they're going to be on the list. Everything that I talked about, and we'll talk about this for the new people, everything I talk about in the Kickstarter Corner is on the Discord. We have a whole channel for it, so you can take the link straight to whatever it is you're interested in. There really wasn't anything new on the Kickstarter Corner this week, except for that stuff from Gen Con, but it's not on Kickstarter yet, so there aren't any new links.
There is one we didn't really get a chance to look at, but kind of looked interesting. I don't have a whole lot of information about it. It's called One Small Step from Academy Games.
Oh, yeah. It's on Kickstarter right now. I couldn't find it is the reason I didn't talk about it. Let me see if I can find it now.
Look up at just Academy Games and maybe that'll bring it up.
It is. Oh, look, there it is. I'm just an idiot.
Derek's is the worst.
What?
Mine's getting better as I continue to talk, which means it's warming up, so it should be fine. It's still a little scratchy. And his
mine's fine. But then again, I didn't talk to anyone.
One Small Step we didn't get to take a big look at, but it is... it's got 28 hours left, so it's got, a day before, you can't back it anymore.
Sorry, sweetheart.
But, through their epic rate. It's an engine building game, also worker placement. Basically, you're trying to get the United States to beat the Soviets to space, to the moon.
But we've already done that.
That's true, but this is a game about it.
What was the engine building game that we played?
Reavers.
Was it Reavers?
Yeah. The base is 65. Academy Games makes historically accurate board games. Last year at Gen Con we played 1775, which is about the American Revolution, and it was great. This one we didn't get to sit down and play it, but the components looked amazing. But yeah, that's got 28 hours left, so if you are interested in that, I will put the link in the Discord right now. That is the Kickstarter Corner for this week.
When you do that, will you go down and get my backpack so I can have Russell?
What? You were going to say something else. I stopped it.
No, that was it.
Okay.
That's the Kickstarter
Will you
Corner.
go get Russell?
When the time comes for a new game to play, there's just one place to turn at the end of the day. You never know what exciting game you'll see when you tune in to Board Game House on Twitch.tv. Find a game to back so you can be its owner. It's time once again for Derek's Kickstarter Corner.
Ding. Steven took the brownies and I only got a little nibble on it. So that was pretty shitty.
I told him to take it. You should have said something. You got... I thought you got more than that.
I got the nibble. I was talking the whole time.
We didn't sing the song at the meetup. There were a lot of things that we were like, oh, we need to do. Like me taking pictures with literally anybody. I have pictures. The only pictures that I took that like I was in were the one at Resonum with Ray and the BGH crew. And then at the meetup when we took the picture with Bobby, Polly, Liz, Doug, etc. And then I have a selfie. Then we have the one of just the three of us and Polly and Bobby. And then I have a selfie with me and Bobby and Liz. And that's it.
That meetup was crazy. We got there. Like, it was supposed to start at 8.
Yes, but that's one of my favorite frickin' pictures, though. Hi, Rivera. A. Rivera.
Hello.
I don't know. I hung out with you all basically the whole weekend, and I did not get pictures with anybody.
Alkali, I did not get the Tidy Bot beanie because it was never presented to me, and that's Rachel's fault. However, we were at the Resonant booth literally every day.
Yeah, don't apologize, because that's literally one of my favorite pictures.
But that meetup was crazy. We got there. It was supposed to start at 8. We rolled up at like 7:35, 7:40, and there was already 50 people there. And
there were so many people. We started getting messages in the Discord that was like, I'm here at 7:15, and we're like, oh God, we're not even there yet.
But Thunderbird was just so great.
Why are my socks in?
Is this my bag?
Yes.
Thunderbird was so great about all the people they have. They just stuck us outside on their patio, and that was the best thing they could have possibly done because we were so loud and so crazy.
I found him.
But it was such a good time.
That one waitress, seriously, Josh was great. But that one waitress who was taking care of everybody was so, like, calm, cool, and collected about her life when she really, if I had been her, I would have been freaking out.
But props to all of the people that went to it, because everyone was very calm and cool and just chill.
Oh my God, and that's what Josh said. He loved you all, like...
Yeah.
Like, wait, hold on. 100% real talk right now. So, I was the one that originally reached out to Thunderbird and made the reservation for this. And then it got out of hand a little bit. Because originally we thought we were going to have like 30 people there, and we ended up with over 60 there.
Yeah.
And when everything first started happening, we had so many people there. I, at first, didn't really introduce myself to Josh because I wasn't sure how things were going to go.
It's true.
But as everyone was talking and being really cool about everything, I was like, you know what? And I went up and introduced myself to Josh and made sure that everything was okay on his end. And like I said, he was super...
Wait!
What?
You counted 82 people at one point?
Okay, wait, hang on. We can figure this out. Liz, how many name tags did you order?
Oh, she said beforehand that that she made like 100 name tags, and they were all gone.
I'm waiting for the... Yeah. Okay, so at least 100 people dropped by, including the Wormwood crew, because we were out of name tags.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so...
Yes, JV did take a group picture.
That's true.
So we will have it, and we'll definitely be on Worm Life.
Yes, Worm Life. They had the camera out. They did a whole thing.
They used our light.
They did. Some people had left before Wormwood even got there.
Yeah.
So it was like this, like, you had better be on Worm Life. I'm just saying.
You did so much fun.
You did.
But that meetup was great, and we're gonna do it in the future again. So.
Hi.
It's just so good. So we're gonna get to It's 7:44.
No.
Show the
This is
people.
mine.
Show the people your Russell.
Okay, so do we want? to do switch to our main so we can put the games out here and the stuff so it's top down?
We can.
That way we're not being like, here, look at this. So will you stop it, kitty? Also, for those of you who are new, who just dropped in, who have never dropped in really before, this is Lynx. Lynx is Steven's relatively new cat.
She's 5 months old. She's young.
She's still a baby, and she's crazy, so occasionally you'll see her dart across or take off with something, or be laying on the table like she is now, and grab her legs. So, and yay! Happy you are home. It is cat cam. So this is Russell.
He's a tree. This is Russell. His name is Russell because he has leaves. Please stop. But he doesn't have leaves, so it's
What's
funnier.
really cute about this is he has this really not so happy face. Well, I mean, it's a happy face, but it's kind of a creepy face.
She's taking off.
That's fine. I don't care. Let her. And they were all excited about getting this, and I'm like, yeah, just wait till I use this as a mini to kill you guys in D&D.
No.
In our home game.
Told him he wasn't allowed to kill us with Russell.
But Russell, it's from the company that's doing Tentacle Town, and it's one of their logo mascot people.
He's so cute.
Do we want to start by showing them our wormwood?
Let's start with Yellow.
You want should we just go in order as far as the week goes?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Did
Okay, so the very first night we were at Gen Con, we went to the Yellow VIP party, and this is something that we're really excited about, that we finally feel comfortable enough announcing.
Mm-hmm.
We are actually now considered influencers for Yellow Games. So we got to do... we got to do...
We're millennial influencers, yo!
Yeah. We got to do some press, our very first press thing at Yellow this time. I have no idea what she just knocked over.
Nothing. She ran into the cord. She's fine.
So we got to do some press stuff, and we are so excited that it happens to be Yellow, because I know that we've talked about their games a lot, and how we went to their booth every day last year.
Oh, Yellow is IELLO, and they're a game company, and they make amazing games.
They do. Their games are wonderful.
There's the
check
link to their
them
website.
Out. The woman who runs their social media and stuff, and is who I've been dealing with directly. Her name is Diana, and she is amazing. She really is. She's amazing. So check out their games. We play a lot of their games.
Oh, yes.
And they have games that range from, kind of heavy to super light. And they're also the company that is doing the Loki games, which a few of you I know played some of the Loki games.
Some of those Loki games are absolutely hysterical.
Didn't Sunny buy one of the Loki games?
Sunny did buy one of the Loki games.
And it's great. I'm going to put this here so you all can see all my ribbons and all my buttons.
And both Sunny and Pint Size got...
That's going to go off the edge because of her.
Got very sad because they killed some dinosaurs.
Stop it. Dinosaurs did die because of them.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is pronounced yellow, like YELLO. And when you go to their booth, it's just one big yellow.
Everything's yellow.
Yes. I'm sorry, Paladin. To be fair, you picked that one. I let you pick.
Did he get...
He got one of the ones that was a little too long. So let's start with yellow and show them what we got. So we actually we got this little game that's called Alien Wars. I'll hold it up so you can see it.
It's a tin spaceship.
It is. It's a tin spaceship. Everything comes within this little thingy doodle. And let me get it.
Okay. Let's not open up all the games though.
I'm not going to, because a lot of this one's already open though. Russell!
Go, give me Russell back.
So basically you're playing little...
Russell is gone. What do you mean?
Russell's gone. Little alien discs, and you have some actions, and it involves actually keeping your finger and actually tossing the disc onto other cards, which is just kind of a really neat mechanic. The three of us lost horribly.
to Clay.
Clay absolutely destroyed us.
I think Iello does such a great job with these small games that you can just take wherever you want. Like, they make Nessos, which we've played on here before. They do Rumble in the House, which I love. This is great. But then they also are starting to do not only the kids games, which are teaching kids. You'll see we're going to post we filmed the press junket that we did with them. We're going to put it on YouTube. And you'll see on there. But these kids games that they're doing with Loki is... Candyland is fine, but it's not teaching kids like the mechanics of board games. These games, they're doing worker placement. They're doing engine building. And it's easy for the kids to understand, and it's just so great. Iello's not the only people that's doing it as well. We talked to several companies who are on their way to starting kids divisions to make kids games.
Yeah. Next is Little Town, which we are playing tonight.
We're playing a game, guys.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, it's a Iello game. Go figure.
Spoiler alert. Because this is one of the few of these games that we got to play fully through, so we actually know how to play it. So we're like, let's do that. This is a worker placement, tile placement game. I'm not going to talk too much about it because we're going to be playing it, so... We'll do that here in a minute. And then, this was actually listed as BGG's hottest game.
People voted at Gen Con for the hottest game of the con, and this game won it. And we got it because we're influencers, so pew pew pew.
It was part of the VIP thing, but it was an early release at Gen Con. It's actually not going to be fully available until Essen, I believe. So they had a small batch at Gen Con, and then it will be fully released at Essen, and I'm going to show you just a few things because when we opened this up and saw this top piece, there was an actual gasp at the table.
The full name of the game is called Ishtar,
it's
Gardens
beautiful.
of Babylon, and you're basically just taking, because if you know your history, you know that the people of Babylon did a lot to cultivate the desert around their city so that they could be like an oasis for the entire world, and this is a game about how they did that. Like, you're going to be building your own gardens.
She actually put the story actually in the chat.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it's a gorgeous game, and I'm so excited to get to play it.
And you can't see it very well on the camera, but it actually looks like it's embroidered. Mm-hmm. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful game. The pieces also, hello. Secondarily, can I talk about how many game companies had incredible inserts for their games?
There were several just booths that were just showing off the plastic inserts for their boxes.
Makes me real happy. Okay.
Links, you want to stop that?
I feel like, so the next day, the very first day of the con, we rushed and went straight to Level Up.
Which is a dice company.
I believe stopped at Resonum.
Correct. We said hello real fast.
And then ran to Wormwood, which I'm glad we did what we did because, my word, there were so many people. And also, just for the record, this was not on purpose. We did not plan this.
What?
Stand for a second, Derek.
Oh, look. We did it. We love our friends at Wormwood.
Somebody clip that and send that to Paulie.
Things
Paulie,
that were not planned.
Paulie, we miss you already, and we hope you feel better, buddy.
He had such a great Saturday night after such a long weekend that he had. And listen, if you guys watch the Wormwood Gaming stream, you probably already know, but Paulie is a precious cinnamon roll, and if anyone would try to hurt him, I would murder them.
Also, for the record, I had to explain what precious cinnamon roll means to him.
To a very drunk Paulie.
Because we took him back to his hotel. I had to explain what that meant.
He is an angel.
And it was precious. And cemented him being a precious cinnamon roll.
He is an angel.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
But anyway, we did level up dice, and Megan and I both bought dice, and then we went to Wormwood, and we spent so much money at Wormwood, and there are so many things.
Alright, so here is my Paduk
They had Master
Vault.
They
They
had
had
Master
Master
Vaults.
Vaults, which I freaked out.
It was amazing.
And then inside, yo. Okay.
Just for the record, you got the same dice as Santine Phoenix. I think she got this dice right here.
She got this one
Santine
because it's
The
beautiful.
clear hematite are real great.
It's quartz.
She got that other clear one. I think she got that one though.
It's quartz, but it's the one with the rainbow. And I finally got my amethyst dice. And y'all, can we just talk about this piece right here? Like, holy frickin' moly!
One thing that Level Up Dice does that is just amazing. If you go and you are buying some of their precious metal dice, they'll actually give you 2 different sets, and you get to look at each individual dice and choose between the 2 which one you like better. So Megan spent a good 15 minutes looking at the different sets
of
these
amethyst.
amethysts,
And I picked-
some of them are crazy.
I picked this one because the 20 is golden. It's like super gold. So it's like when you roll a natural 20.
Well, that'll be the last time you ever see that.
And
I mean, you right, but shut up.
And Billy went there, and he was talking to him, and the guy that runs the booth literally made him a set of dice to pick up the next day. Like, after the con floor was closed, went back, and
6 a.m. flame touched.
6 a.m. took a flame to these dice to make them for. He made 2 sites so Billy could choose which ones he wanted. And Billy got his dice, and then Canadian Beer went and picked up the other set that Billy didn't want.
Yes, but yes. And also I got this. This was not at Level Up. It's just a big old metal die that's pretty.
And she got the Paduk tray to match the rest of her stuff.
Judge me, son.
And they didn't have any Poisonwood Master Vaults. However, I got this beautiful Babinga, which they don't make anymore. And look at that. And you want to know the kicker? Not only did Polly sell us this stuff, Polly actually made my Master Vault.
Did he?
Yes.
He did.
Nice.
Made by Polly. And I got the raised.
Sign it. I didn't think about it.
Yeah. I got the raised hematite.
I am proud of you for going away from stone metal dice to get some stone dice.
But
Right?
these have
Oh, they're
these
heavy.
have
They
the,
have weight.
they have the same heft as my metal dice.
18.
All right.
And I got this huge copper one because I love my copper dice.
All right. So here, my baby.
Megan did a thing.
I did a thing because Bobby told me about it, and I got really excited, and he hooked me up. And Gates, also, I got to buy directly from Gates, which was also super fun.
Straight interface with Gates is amazing.
All right.
Derek, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is red. Period. Red.
He is. He's hilarious.
Followed by purple.
I also got to buy Ed a drink because I walked up. I didn't tell you this. I literally walked up to the bar, and Ed had walked up to the bar, and I was like, "Hi, I'm Megan. I'm from BGH, and you're not paying for your first drink." And he looked at me like, "Oh, okay."
And I got Bobby, Paulie's, and Gates' first drink. So
Yeah.
we took care of the whole team. I tried to buy one for Doug, but he wasn't drinking.
Doug wasn't drinking, but Doug was talking to everybody, and he was shocked when they rolled up. He
Yeah.
was shocked at the number of people that were there, and he sat down and he talked to so many different people, and it was so great.
Okay, so for those of you who know me, you know that I have Paduk because it's the closest thing to orange that I could get, and orange is my favorite color. And if you know me even better, you know that I was really disappointed to find out that the Flamebox Elder was no longer being used because that's what I had always wanted. I present my Flamebox Elder full set. Or Elder, what is it, Flamebox? Yeah, okay. I always get the name wrong with my dragon thing. And y'all.
Gates personally gave her the option of 2 different of these full sets and just sat there and watched her choose the ones that she wanted.
Like, I can't. Like,
You want to show the character on that?
yeah, I'm
Like-
showing. I'm actually gonna put it together so I can show the character on
Look
this
at
too.
look at this. This is a hole that goes all the way through. the character on these sets is amazing. You can see right through it.
One day I'm gonna
They only
be able
had
to do this without having to look. It's gonna be great.
They only had 5 of these left.
This is one of the last 5 ever. That's why. I was like, why isn't that doing what it's supposed to do?
Welcome, Timberwolf.
Hello.
Hello, Timberwolf.
So
That
loud.
was loud.
So this one has this really nice knot down here, which is really pretty. And all of the orange. I mean, come on, please. Holy moly. Like, holy moly. And just, this is all I have.
I like the little sword right there.
So
Little
naughty
sword.
indeed.
I think, okay, so here's the thing though. Like, look at this. So I see this little, like, thing here. And if you look on this one, there's another one very similar on the inside.
Huh. They could have been, like...
Yeah. So, yeah, this was my big freak out moment. And
We were talking to Bobby. He was giving us the table presentation, and like he got JB to come over, and we filmed it. We took some pictures, and he was like, "Oh man, you know what? Here are the different options for the tables." And Megan asked, "Oh, can you do they do the flame?"
he mentioned Flame Box Elder, and I said that it was my favorite.
And then he was like, "Oh, I think we got 5 sets left." And then he just went and got Gates to bring them out, and now we spent way too much money on Wormwood.
Small pieces on the bottom. Oh, that makes sense. I'll fix it. But okay, that's my baby.
Yes.
All right, so now for the actual, board games.
Board games.
I just wanted to brag and show my stuff.
We got to sit down
Yeah,
and
essentially.
we've played Champions of Midgard on the stream. It's a worker placement. This is the sequel to Champions of Midgard. This is Reavers of Midgard.
But it's not really necessarily a sequel.
Yeah, it's set in the same universe. It plays very similarly, but there are enough options where it's a completely different game. We got to sit down and demo it. We were the first people to demo it on Saturday.
Yeah, we ran and we didn't run, we were just walking and nobody was there yet.
And we're like, we're going to sit down.
Yeah.
So we sat down, we played Reavers. It's a big game, it's a worker placement, but there's also, they added the engine building mechanic, so you can bring in cards and champions and add them so that you get to do different stuff. The quality is as nice as Champions.
You 100% know they're going to make an expansion for this game at some point.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like the games that Gray Fox makes are always big games, but they always have the best components and they always play so well. And we love Champions, so like when we sat down for the thing, the guy pointed over at the basically 3 high pile and was like, "That's all we have for the rest of the con." So I immediately went over and grabbed one.
I mean, you right, G.
What did he say?
Remember when you said you were surprised you all lost weight at Gen Con, but you started every sentence with "I ran"?
Yeah, well,
You're not allowed to run at Gen Con.
run, don't walk. That's bullshit.
Walk, don't run.
Oh, switch it. But this is Reavers. We're gonna play it. It's gonna be great. That was, I think.
That was Saturday. You forgot one on Friday.
Oh.
Thursday.
Oh, that's right.
Thursday. This is Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday.
That was the first
'cause
one we bought.
Because we play tested this and
Yeah,
we bought it.
Thursday. We I think it was like our first event, right?
Yeah. It was our very first one.
Was to sit down and play Bosk from Floodgate Games, which is a game that we actually demoed at the Floodgate booth last year. The same people that make Sagrada, but we played it. We demoed it, a beta version of
Jazz the Giant!
it. Ooh, Jazz the Giant.
Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the neighborhood.
That puts us only one follower from
One
500.
follower away from 500.
When we get to 500, we're doing a giveaway.
If we hit that tonight, I'm gonna, cry.
Railroad Rivals.
To be honest, I'm surprised. Thank you so much for the follow.
500 followers.
Oh wait, dance party. Wait, where's our music?
I just turn it up so we can actually hear
Hold
it.
on. We did this last time. I'm going to confirm 500 before we start
It's
dancing.
up there.
That says 499.
It will update in just a second.
Rennie and May.
501.
Thank you so much for the follow.
501.
What is happening? I don't like this song to dance to.
Okay,
Dance
I'll-
party.
Give me a different
Change it.
dance party song.
Change it.
We're working on it.
Change it.
Cyram, hi, how are you? I don't know this one.
Wait, did I win Bosk? No, Megan won Bosk.
I won Bosk.
When the
The
time
camera got moved. 500 followers. Thank you for the
Thank you
biddies.
for the 500 biddies.
Everyone at home, dance with us.
I feel like my chair's gonna give way here in just a minute because it's technically
We did not get Funko Universe. It looked really cute though.
Okay, there's our 500 follower dance party.
So
We do it
that
every
is-
time we meet a goal.
That is 501. It is official. Our system just reset itself. 501. Wednesday. We're gonna do the
Yeah,
giveaway.
Wednesday we'll be doing the giveaway then.
Yes.
Railroad Rivals. It's a big game from Forbidden Games.
this is all I do the entire time.
It's a great game. We played it twice on stream, but we're gonna do a full giveaway of Railroad Rivals on Wednesday.
Yes.
We're going
Yay,
to
home.
we're gonna make sure that we post it on all of our socials and in the Discord so that everybody knows. Maybe we'll even post it in the Wormwood thing since we have so many crossover people now. But we're doing that 500 follower giveaway, so make sure you're here on Wednesday so that you can make sure that you get in there for it.
Holy moly, you all.
Thank you guys so much. 500 followers is huge.
Huge for us. For those of you who are new and don't know that much about us, we've only been doing this for 10
We're just
months.
we're just right at
We're
10
coming
months.
up on 11 or something
we're coming
like
up
that.
on 10.
We're coming
Yeah.
up on 10. Okay, you said 11 earlier.
Well, we're pushing 11. We're at 10.
Yeah. So hitting 500 followers before our year mark is
It's crazy.
absolutely crazy for us, and I just want to take a minute to thank all of you because I know some of you didn't know us before and you met us at the meetup and you're here now. That means so much, and now I am gonna cry because I really, really, really loved actually meeting so many of you
Well,
in person.
that's the big thing is that you guys are crazy, and
The big thing is you're insane.
you're insane. I've said this before. I wouldn't watch people play board games on the internet, but the fact that so many of you are here always, and we just hit this 500 mark,
Yes.
it's just so great. And I'm gonna be honest. There are people that have been here since the beginning. G, Sunny, like.
Yeah.
My brain's not working right now, but if you've been here since the beginning, thank you so much.
It's been here since the beginning. Why? No.
And
No, you didn't come in at the end. You came in at the right time, Noisy Toy.
You came in at the
hello.
craziness.
You came in at the craziness because we just hit our goal of 500 followers. Steven's already putting in the goal for 550. We haven't even started playing. We were doing a Gen Con wrap-up. Something else is happening.
Lego
Legos
Jedi.
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the neighborhood. Pint size, you just spent so much money at Gen Con, and I know this because I was there with you. Hi,
But
Madeline.
what I was saying,
But thank you so much for those 500 happy butt biddies.
to all of you that have been here before, to all of you new people, we are so grateful
Thank
that
you,
you're here.
Liz.
And we are very passionate about this and very passionate about these board games, and we're very passionate about you guys now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that I personally didn't expect, and actually getting to meet Sunny and getting to meet Metamami, this weekend was absolutely fucking nuts. And when we had to say goodbye...
Catskills, thank you so much!
When we had to say goodbye to them, it was...
It was rough.
It was heartbreaking. Like, we spent all weekend with Sunny and most of the weekend with Men and Mommy. Get out of this bag!
Give me her. I'll throw her outside. Well, on the hallway.
Get out of there!
Lynx, come here.
Cat in bag.
Can you want to come out of there? No? Okay.
My cards are in there. But before I was interrupted, it was heartbreaking to get to meet them, and I did not expect.
Oh my god, I can do this.
I knew that I liked Sunny and Metamami before, but I didn't expect to love them once I met them, and like that was crazy to me, and I can't. I don't have words. I'm not a emotional person. I'm not very empathetic, and did not anticipate, feeling so deeply about these people that I met that just happened to come to the Wormwood meetup because they wanted to meet Polly and Bobby and hang out with other wormlings, and then to come out of it, and now we have so many people in here in our in our stream, like Paladin. The conversation that we had at that meetup was crazy, and I'm so happy that you're here now, and like I feel that for every single person that is in this chat right now. Like, I'm so appreciative for you all to be here, and to hit 500 is crazy.
Did anybody answer Noisy's question about how many board games we have?
13.
We bought 13 games, but we have 100
13.
we have close to 200 games now.
Yeah.
Yes. We bought 13 at Gen Con.
And I just...
Jesus Christ. God damn it.
On top of all that wormwood, just remember that.
I'm so broke! I have zero money!
No, okay, no, we saved. We
No, we didn't!
Yes, we did! We saved money specifically for this.
Okay.
We did not buy 13 colonies. We need to get back to what we were doing, but say your sappy thing.
No, what I was going to say is, anyone that was at the meetup, I'm sorry if I seemed a little bit quiet or antisocial. I have a back problem that I don't talk about a whole lot, where if I stand or walk for too long, like, it's almost crippling pain. And so I was kind of dealing with that all weekend. So I was trying to put on a good face. So if I was quiet, it wasn't that I was being antisocial. I love you all, and I was really happy to meet everyone. But I just kind of needed to sit down.
Some of you all saw me walk on his back in the middle of the con.
Yeah.
So, okay. But here we are. Before that crazy thing happened, we got Bosk.
Bosk. We played
talked
it.
about it a little bit.
We played it on the floor, and then I went and bought it from them. It is a gorgeous game about the seasons and about trees and about leaves falling. And if you can pick it up, pick this shit up because
it's a beautiful game.
I
It's so
loved it.
fun. Liz did play with Clay.
Cheers, Timberwolf.
Sunny. Cheers. Billy did observe chiropractor Megan. Yes. Yeah, this is a good one. If you can pick it up, pick it up. Sunny played with us. Clay played with Liz. They played with two strangers, which we didn't get to do
We
because
didn't get to play
had
with any strangers.
we had full tables every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Those. Buffalo.
Buffalo is a party game from the amazing people at Resin. I got to meet so many people at Resin. I basically know the whole squad now. Mary, we met, who owns the company and does so many things for the board game community. She's a lady.
She's a lady.
She is a lady, but like a female.
She's a very, very intelligent lady.
She's a very intelligent lady. She owns the entire company, and she makes these games, and they're all so good. But Buffalo is a party game that they've had out for a while, and we got to play it. And
Resinum employs the best bird. Resinum does employ the best bird.
We got to meet Rachel, and she is amazing.
We got to meet her as our friend, which is...
We got to meet her as our friend,
yes.
which was...
And Joe Masisco
Masisco
works their booth and is great. Spring, I got to talk to
Hilarious.
Suki.
Suki.
I got to talk to Max.
It was super fun to actually get to meet everybody as people who knew them kind of already. And yes, Disco Joe.
Yep. Disco Joe.
Disco Joe actually went to the gay bar with Clay, and I think that is hysterical.
He did. He went to go see the drag show.
But that's Buffalo. It's a party game. We're going to play it on the stream.
Steven, do you want to show off any of these? You have your own games that you bought.
I mean, I don't really care. We can talk about them all together.
Okay.
This next one, we played at the Board Game Geek Hot Game Room, and it is amazing, and I bought it because it's going to be great on the stream. But it's called Planet. And you have a D12 that's about this big, and it has magnets, and then you get to draft different little hexes that will magnetically attach to your D12, and you're making a planet, and as you're making that planet, you get to collect animals that will get you points at the end that will live on your planet.
And okay, so this particular game comes with 4 of those D12s that he was talking about that are about this big, and I don't...
Let me open it and get one of those boys out.
Open it up so we can show them, because honestly... This game in particular, and there is a reason why we're opening it, and I will be opening Everdell too.
Sagrada is a great game.
Sagrada is wonderful.
And those are the same people that made Bosk.
Yeah.
Ooh. Opening.
And
Derek, you wanted
the
this
bigger
one, so.
thing about Planet is that I thought it was going to be expensive because of the magnets and the D12s, but it was only $30, and that's incredible.
So here are the...
That's the D12, and then you get these little magnet pieces,
that
and they just stick right on here.
Stick onto it, and this is part of the game.
Like, you just draft these pieces, and as you make the different biomes, as you connect these triangle biomes together, you're going to collect the animals that would live in those habitats.
So it's a very interesting game. It's really hard to come up with a strategy, because you're like going around this thing, like trying to think of it almost as a Rubik's Cube.
You have to think about it in 3 dimensions as you're laying your stuff out.
It is difficult.
It is difficult.
But it is very neat, and for the price, like,
the quality of this
you
stuff for the price is
can't
amazing.
Beat it. Cats and Quilts. That is, I talked about it. Actually,
Calico. We walked by it. They only had one small table where they were playing it, but it did look.
It looked cute. It looked really cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the cards are quite beautiful.
Like the animals, like
the animal cards.
Like the funny thing is, like we laid out the cards to like set up the game, and instantly we're all like, okay, which animals do I want? And like you're basing your decision based on one animal out of all the animals.
That's true. When those we were in the Board Game Geek Hot game room, and we were already playing a game, and Steven went to pick up Planet so that we could play it.
I don't think I said hello to you.
And he started setting it up, and then when we rolled over when our game was done, I just saw the raccoon, and I was like, well, that's the boy I'm going to get.
That's it.
And didn't end up getting it because I never picked the right hexes to go on there. But I did end up winning because I had I had the shark, and I had all the water animals, and
you stole my snake.
I stole the desert animals. Well, I had an elephant, I had a snake, I had a rhinoceros.
You had a very muddy planet.
Yeah, it was muddy. Do you want to do...
I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, do yours, and then we'll do these last couple.
Okay. One that I picked up, we've played the first one on stream. It's called the Red Dragon Inn. It's a very simple card game where you each take on a role of an adventurer that's sitting in a pub, and you're trying to get your fellow components drunk while maintaining your own constitution. Mm-hmm. And what the game does is, the reason I got this is because it now adds 4 more players, so now you can play up to 8 people. With this, you get an illusionist, you get a bard, you get a dwarf, and you get a half-orc. So you actually get a few more different characters to choose from, because we only had 4, so it just gives us a few more options.
Yeah. That's the cool thing about the Red Dragon Inn series, is that you can have your original game, which has the 4 players, and then you can add in all of the expansions to create, games with more players.
Mm-hmm. How many are there now?
A lot.
Oh. So we have 1 and 2, right?
Timberwolf is talking about Red Dragon in 5.
Yeah, there's like 7 or
But
something.
I think there's like 7 or 8. Yeah, 7.
This isn't necessarily a game, but it's something I did get at Gen Con.
It's a Tervis.
It's a Tervis mug. I don't really want to tip it. But it has Gen Con on the side and a bunch of dice. And what you did is you paid for this, and it was like $40. And then all weekend long I got free root beer, which was fantastic.
Oh my god, guys.
I love root beer.
I stopped by the Eldritch Foundry booth. Look at this sticker that they have. This is like the parent company of Eldritch Foundry. That is an amazing sticker, and I'm going to put it on my car. Like, that's just great.
Okay. What's next? What's the other one?
Next one was another one we sat down on Sunday and did a demo of. Last year, after playing a game at the Hot Games Room, we got Rise of Tribes. This is by a completely different company, but it kind of has the same little motif as far as you are early man trying to develop your land. It has beautiful components, really interesting mechanics, and how you navigate and score points. So it should be a lot of fun to play on stream for you guys. But like I said, I really like the components and just like the look of everything.
The D4 stream sticker.
Okay, I didn't know what it was, but it's great, and I love it.
Do you want to pull out Unearthed? D4 live streamed D&D games.
Oh, well, there we go. I have something
I also
to
did
watch.
buy a big metal D20.
I've learned things, but I picked it up because it was an illithid and a dice.
Oh, yeah, Unearthed. That would be the easiest.
Oh, look it! It's CB!
CB! We spent a lot of time with CB too.
This next game that I bought was like a last-minute Sunday purchase.
CB called me a cheap date.
Call me a cheap date too.
We played on the stream Call to Adventure from Brotherwise Games, and this is the new game, newer than Call to Adventure that they have. I don't know actually if that's a fact, but Call to Adventure they have, and then they had this, and the guy was showing it off to me. I was super interested in it. I love the art. It's a short-ish game, but it's basically, I don't know if you can see them. These cool little buddies, their planet got destroyed, so now we get to go through and build a new society for them, collecting these gems down here from the Wonders, and then building buildings and stuff for them. But basically, each of us plays one of the little guys, and then we roll the dice to try and fight each other to build these civilizations. It's a small game. I love the artwork for it. I'm super excited to open it up and play it.
Yeah, CB.
Bye, CB.
Yeah, travel safe. Make sure you get home safely.
I think they are home.
I don't think CB was quite home yet.
And yes, Timberwolf, we have played Terraforming Mars. It's one of our absolute favorites.
Oh, yes.
Haha. Metamummy can't yell that much because she lost her voice.
Also, chat, we got real-life tackle hugs from Metamommy, and worth price of admission.
They
it
hurt.
really is.
They
I have
Super
bruises.
great.
So this next one I'm super excited about, and this is our last one.
Oh, wait, no, there's one more
Oh,
before
there's
this.
one more. Okay, there's one more before this. Never mind. Just kidding.
We got to demo the new Catan, the new version of Catan, which is called Starfarers.
It's an old game that they
redoing.
reprinted to bring back. It's been out of print for like years and years and years.
But it's a big one. Like the pre-order
It
was
is
$99. But after we played that, they gave us
Cards.
They gave us little resource cards that we could use to
I
collect.
think so.
That you can use to collect, and we ended up getting so many of them that we got the discount on this game. So we have the Catan dice game now, and that I'm not sure how it's 15 to 30 minutes. So maybe that's a small game we can play at the end of the night.
Maybe.
Some nights. But now is the last purchase that we bought. Megan is very excited about it.
I'm so excited for this.
And it is a big purchase, but she's going to talk about it.
Okay, so this game, number one, they were having a hell of a deal on this game. This actually released at Gen Con last year, and they sold out by like Friday evening, Saturday morning. So all they were doing were demos and things. But it's Everdell, and I'm so excited. Holy moly, I'm so excited because this is also the collector's edition, which means, and I'm hoping some of this stuff isn't like completely and totally like buried because I really want to show just because obviously we just got home. But these components, these berries are squishy and I love them. It has real metal coins. Holy moly. This game is absolutely stunning, and I am so excited about it. And
brag about the price.
I am going to brag about the price here in just a minute. Not to be, like, trashy. We did get it signed.
By the creator.
By the...
He was so great. He was just standing there, and every time somebody bought one, he said, oh, do you want me to sign that for you?
We got it signed by the creator.
You should have looked him down the eye like, nope, and just walked away.
We also got Pearlbrook, which is the brand new expansion.
Sorry. Right now I'm just thinking about next year going to Gen Con, standing beside a booth, and when somebody gets a game, like, do you want me to sign that for you? And just signing my name on it, and like, oh, we're the creator? Nope. Walk away.
Nope.
Don't ruin people's games. Oh no. I can't get it. Okay. There we go. So this one also, again, has just as beautiful pieces. It comes with pearls and frogs. I don't know where the frogs are. Frogs. So for us who don't really have an FLGS around here, this game is actually really, really, really hard. Yes, it's the tree. This game is actually really hard for us to get.
Yeah.
We can only get this game on Amazon. And right now on Amazon, this is listed at $109, and this one is listed at $75 when they finally go live. We got both for $110, is what their con price was.
And those prices were for the base game?
Not the collector's edition.
We got the collector's edition for cheaper. We got them both for cheaper than just the regular version. So
that is one of my favorite things about cons. Is number one, you get to buy it directly from the people, and because of that, there's no up price. So they get to give you really cool, really nice deals.
So your favorite thing about the cons is the price? Well, my favorite thing is the people I met.
They know how I feel about them. They know I love them. All right.
Oh, Meta Mommy, if that messed you up, I teared up a little bit when I told them that we had to say goodbye to you guys. So
and if you want to get really more torn up, we were about halfway home when we stopped at McDonald's and we started talking about when we were saying goodbye, and we teared up again.
In a McDonald's.
So.
In the middle of Ohio.
Yeah. We also got some promo.
That was a rough McDonald's.
That was a rough McDonald's. We also got some promo cards for Bunny Kingdom and Ishtar. And the most important ones, we got...
I paid good money for these.
I paid good money for these.
I bought these.
No, you did
yes,
not.
I did because I bought them.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay, we'll put that one on the back. So we got the promo cards for Visitor.
There's a Cthulhu.
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh, Cthulhu.
There's a Cthulhu.
He's fine.
There's a...
Space Sword.
A space sword.
A police box. A script ring. And then we got to have Max and Mary sign their card, and Derek and Steven both demanded that Max draw his beard onto his character.
It was amazing.
So, it was quite fun.
I mean, that's all of it.
My friends, my
Was
beautiful
Gen Con.
friends, was Gen Con.
Gen Con.
And now we wait patiently for a year until the next Gen Con.
But I think we should play a game.
We should play a real game.
Oh, here's the card for Honey Buzz.
Honey Buzz. Worker bee placement game. See? Buzzing onto Kickstarter on November 5th.
How did this soap get out of here?
I took video of you getting your wings.
We've only have the one expansion terraforming wise. We don't have all of them.
Oh, I got this dice too.
From?
One of the coupons was from
Yeah.
Crystal.
Crystal Cast.
Yeah, Crystal Cast.
Is it the 6? Wait. Oh no.
The 1 and the 20.
The 1 and the 6.
Oh.
You have to decide which is which.
I think Gen Con 2019 should be the 6.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we'll play. We'll get away from the fields and.
Getting away from the fields, we're gonna play Little Town, which is down there, which means you have to get it.
Yeah.
But if somebody would like to go get me more water, so I don't,
Die.
don't, not connected to. Do you know how to play? Pillage Village? No, I've actually not heard of
Village Pillage.
of that one.
Oh, look, that's the card we almost lost.
Okay. Oh, look at that. There's already 4 out here.
So, Little Town is from Iello Games. If you don't know Iello Games, you should, because they make amazing games like Bunny Kingdom, like Rumble in the House. And it's honestly, I think that this is it's not one of their Loki games, which is their kids division, but it is I think it's a very simple worker placement type game. There's a small map, and we're going to be collecting resources to buy buildings and stuff, and then we have secret objectives that we have to meet at the end to get extra points. We got to play this at their VIP night on Wednesday evening, and I think who won?
Megan.
Megan won.
Megan, because remember they were actually on their story.
Oh yes, Megan won. She did a dance on their Instagram story.
I did.
Who won Bosk?
Me.
Megan won Bosk.
I won a lot of games this weekend.
Oh, but we didn't really talk about this. But do you want to talk about that?
I will talk about that, actually, because the people that aren't in our Discord don't know about that. So, a lovely member of the Wormwood community, he actually works for Wormwood. Most of you know him as Apollo. Made us a sigil that stands for BGH will grow. And I have to say, Apollo,
We know right now you're taking care of yourself.
I printed this out. Well, my mom got a new Cricut. She got one of the newer ones, so I was able to put it in there and print it out on vinyl. Well, and cut it out on vinyl. And I put it on my water bottle, and both Derek and I carried it around on our water bottles the entire weekend of Gen Con. And I have to say that as exhibited by the fact that we gained 8 followers and have hit our goal,
I think it worked.
It very much worked.
And from now on, anytime I post about stream stuff on my personal Twitter or Instagram or whatever, I'm using the hashtag BGH will grow, because it's a crazy sentiment to get from a stranger. Like,
Okay.
I know that you all aren't strangers, but like some of you, I've never met you, so like the only connection I have is that you come to the chat, and I really appreciate that, but like in my head it's just hard to compute that you guys care about us so much, and it's why I got so emotional when I finally got to meet Sunshiny and Metamami and Pint Size Princess and Billy and Canadian Beer and all you guys. It's because it just made it real for me. And the fact that, we've never met Apollo or anything like that, and like he made this for us. And it just means so much to me, and that's why when Megan said, "Do you want this to put on your water bottle?" I immediately said yes, and now it is here, and I have it. It's just a lot that is happening to me right now.
Derek is feeling emotions.
Derek has feels, which is huge.
Which is not like we joke around about it, but I think this weekend hit home for us all even more so how amazing this community is, and to be able to share time with you guys and to hopefully in some way, shape, or form show you guys back a little bit that we appreciate and love each and every one of you guys that come and hang out with us. And we hope as time goes on, we'll be able to do that more and more at different events. So.
Megan is setting up.
I am.
So
I
this
got
is
teary. I got misty-eyed, so I had to.
This is a tile
Focus.
placement, worker placement game.
It is not too long. It's only 4 rounds, so it doesn't take very long. It is, I think the box, I don't know where the
Sorry,
lid went.
it's right here.
I took it. It needs to go up here anyway. The box says 45 minutes, but I don't think it took us that long when we played it. I know that we don't get all of these.
No, it just fills this up. I think it's 11 or 12.
Okay.
12.
And then we get 3 of these. All right, so here's all of this. Here are your workers.
Red
We don't
houses.
feed all of our workers, right?
No.
4 of them.
4 workers, 6 houses. And then I'll give you 3 objective cards. Where'd you come from?
Super cool components. I'm going to actually go to main screen. Super cool components. I mean, these are your workers. They're like little dudes with a shovel.
I need, we need another thing
Another?
for this.
Oh, sure.
This is also a double-sided board. They are slightly different into where the, where the
Stuff is.
stuff is, which is pretty cool.
So the big.
Wait, which side do we want to play on? Do we play on the side that we played?
Doesn't matter to me.
This one lays,
The.
in my opinion.
As far as play, in order to collect resources, you have to place your worker on one of these squares, on one of the grid spaces, and then you get to activate all of the adjacent squares. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all 8 squares that surround where you place your character, you're going to collect from those spaces. So if I went here, I would get 2 fish and a wood to use on my turn. And then we place all 4 of our guys. At the end of every round, you have to feed all of your workers. Are you sure we get 4 of these? Not just 3?
It's
Oh, for a 3-player game.
Yeah.
It changes.
So you have to feed them all. So you either have to figure out how to get fish. You have to get 4 fish for your workers. Or once people start buying the wheat tiles, they're going to get placed out on the different things. So if that was there, I would then activate and get 2 fish and a wheat. That would feed my workers at the end of the round. The little hill area is stone. And as the buildings come out, they each have, different things that will activate on the bottom. Sometimes it's victory points. Sometimes it's resources. Sometimes it's other things that'll help you. So I'm going to shuffle these buildings up and then place them out.
Do we just get 2 still? Or is it 3 this time?
3 this time. So something that is really cool about this particular game, you get these objective cards, but you don't have to complete them. You do not get points taken away from you like you do in some games, which always makes me really sad because then I feel it kind of dictates my play style, which always isn't what they suggest of me. But this game reminds me a lot of like Stone Age Light.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has the same mechanic in if you don't feed your people, your workers, with either fish or wheat or a combination of both, you lose points, which means you can go in the negative.
We still just get 1 of these.
No, you get all 3 of them.
Oh. Never
Right?
mind.
Because we got all 3 last time, right?
Yeah, we got both of them last time.
Yeah, or we got both of them last time. Okay.
All right. So,
And these are activated as soon as you complete them.
would somebody please put the exclamation point?
Well, would a mod put...
I believe that it's the youngest player.
No, it's
goes
not.
first. Oh, okay. One of the games we played, the youngest
Reavers.
player goes first. Reavers and Midgard.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. What was it? The youngest player goes first.
Bosk?
Megan goes first. Before we do that, do you want to do one thing that we haven't done in like the last hour and a half that we've been rambling on.
If you are new to the stream, here's my spiel.
Megan got to do this for people.
I did this for a real person. I did the spiel for a person.
She did actually. You did it a couple times. Megan was real good about handing out business cards and stuff.
If you are new to our stream, we are Board Game House. We play board games on the internet for you. We play Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. Follow us on our socials to let you know when we're doing stuff and when we're doing special stuff, like our giveaway that we're doing on Wednesday. So come back. Come join us in the Discord. It's super active. We have a good time in there. Come follow. If you follow us on YouTube, all of our VODs are on there, and all of our how to plays are on there, and we have a bunch of games that I need to do how to plays for now that we have the new equipment, and I feel so
Ding dong.
Crystalline, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm feeling so rejuvenated after Gen Con. I think I'm ready to get back into the how to plays and get those started again.
Lots of other stuff. Like we actually have a teleprompter now.
We do.
Because one of the biggest things people always said in comments and everything was that Megan was always looking off screen because that's where we had.
I was looking at the script.
We had our script, but now we actually have a teleprompter that we can use when we're doing videos to give us a little bit more of a professional type feel.
So if you are new, consider hitting that follow button. We hit our 500 follower goal for July today, which I'm super.
It was a little bit late.
It's a little bit late, but you know what? It doesn't matter.
We're already 3 followers into our goal.
We're 3 followers into our goal. You did, and I told you no. Because you spent too much money anyway, but we love you for it so much.
Yes, exactly. That's what you guys don't realize is that Clay is now
That actually did happen once.
Yes.
For one of the how to plays. I don't remember which one it was, but Clay was our teleprompter for one of them.
The biggest thing is that no matter where we put the iPad...
No, it does not count if you unfollow and then follow.
Yeah, does not count. No matter where you put the iPad, your eyes are not going to be on the screen, so the teleprompter actually goes right over the camera lens.
The camera.
So that way, she'll be looking directly into your souls.
Into your souls. I will find you.
Alright.
Okay, so, take that back. Do we start with... No, because we get it. Okay, so we decided to play on the same side that we played at, because it lays a little better, in my opinion. So I'm going to look at what is down here. And I'm going to go to here.
Okay.
Which means I'm going to get wood and 2 fish, which I'm going to take. And now it is Steven's turn.
My turn. I'm going to go right here and get 3 wood.
Okay. Also, we laughed because when we played this on the VIP night, Diana came to us and she was like, "That's interesting that you all lay your meeples down, because we usually play with them like this." And I said, we're so used to doing things on stream that we automatically lay our markers down.
Because visually
this is easier to read. So we actually did this in real life when we didn't actually have to.
I'm going to go here.
Okay. So 2 wood?
Hold. I'm going to go here.
Okay, so 2 wood and a fish.
Correct.
There's your 2 wood. And there is your fish, sir. Megan!
Alright, I'm actually going to go here and pick up a wood.
Correct. You cannot double up on a square.
And a stone.
Okay. I'm going to go here and start building stuff already.
I thought about it.
I'm going to spend 2.
They really do.
To build this boy.
This boy. You put it right there.
There.
Okay. That gives you 4 victory points.
Yep.
So each of these tiles have a cost in one corner, the victory point total here, and what you get if you place a worker next to it generally. In some of them, you get ones like this that are special that only the player who owns it get.
So on my turn, if I were to go here and activate that building that Steven just bought, I would have to pay him a coin for the use of his building, and then pay another coin to get those three.
It's a house on it.
Those 3 pieces of wood.
That's okay. Lurking is cool. We love our lurkers.
You cannot place buildings on top of the resources either.
I think you just have to pay the coin to me to do that. I don't think you have to pay both.
You
have to pay it to the bank as well.
In order to activate this particular tile.
Oh, got you. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was just saying, in general, you have to pay.
In general,
coin.
no. So we'll put that on there in the corner. Okay.
You can only place buildings on the available green squares.
It is your turn again.
Yes. I am going to build as well. I'm going to build this here.
Okay.
To get 4 points. And there's 2 wood.
Okay. And go put your house on there.
Alright, well. Pooh and you guys.
Oh, also, build 1 building with 2 different types of resources.
Nope.
Oh, it doesn't produce. I have to spend 2 to get it.
Spend 2 different.
I get it. I realized as soon as I said it.
That's okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get a wood and a stone.
Okay.
Yay, food!
If this game appeals to you, I'm just gonna keep toting them. One, not because we're influencers, just because I love their games. But I would go to Iello, go to their website and buy this game. Any of their games are so great, but like a worker placement that I think is accessible to children is so. I just think it's so great because kids learning these sort of more advanced mechanics is necessary. I wish that there were more games when I was a kid that had, these harder rules to sort of understand.
Yeah. You have glitter on you.
Do I?
Yep, right under your nose. You got it. It's probably from your
Wings.
Derek, it is your turn, sir.
Oh, okay.
No, it's my turn. No.
It's my
How
turn.
do you have 3 out there, Megan?
She
I
doesn't.
just went.
She went first.
I did go first.
But how do you... I have 2.
I have 2.
And I went
Oh,
first.
I'm sorry. I
So
was
it's
missing
your
ones on
turn.
there. Okay.
No, it's my turn.
No, it's his turn.
No, it's his turn.
It's
Yes,
your turn.
everyone has 3 out but
Everybody
me.
has 3 out but you.
I'm in the money.
You're in the money. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It only took us until 8:45 or 8:30 to play a game. I think that's pretty good for us.
I'm going to go here. I'm going to pay 1 to you to activate your building and 1 to the bank to get 3 pieces of wood.
Okay.
Also a stone and also a fish.
Okay. Megan.
I'm going to go here. And I'm going to build. Spending 3. I'm going to build this one. I'm going to place it there, which gives me 5 victory points.
Nice.
And then I'm going to finish this
Which
card, which is build a building costing at least 3, which is another 2.
Speaking of Iello Games that we played, one of the Loki games is called Troll and Dragons. It was hysterical.
So fun.
It's as simple as rolling dice to either collect diamonds
Are you sure to pay them bank too?
or
No, you don't pay anything to the bank now.
Sorry, that's
It's only whenever it
Got
is.
you. Yes, I know.
it's called Troll and Dragons, and you roll 4 dice, and on the dice there are diamonds, there are trolls, there is a key, and there's a locked door. And if you roll diamonds, you get to take diamonds from the mines, and if you roll a key and a door together, you can then go to the dragon hoard and start rolling 2
You realize you're gonna lose points, right?
golden dice.
What do you mean you're going to lose points?
You have 4 workers. You roll gold dice
That's okay.
to try and collect gold from the dragon, but everybody else that you're playing with is also rolling 2 dragon dice. And while you just continuously
I'm
roll
gonna
the
zoom
gold
in.
dice while you're in the
I'm
dragon
bored
horde,
because there's no reason why we
your opponents are also continuously rolling the dragon dice, and you're collecting all the gold. But if as soon as they roll a dragon on their dice, they have to yell dragon, and that one locks. And if a second dragon comes up, the dragon wakes up and takes all of your gold away from you and is then distributed among your opponents. But it's so action packed. Like, you're just continuously rolling dice and trying to collect them from the mine and put them in your bag before the dragons come out. And it's just such
Bye,
a
Drowning
great...
Rabbit. Thank you for dropping in.
Thank you, Drowning Rabbit, for coming. It was so good meeting you at Gen Con. But it's such a simple game, but it's also like, it gets your heart pounding. It was just so great. And as for adults that were playing it, we loved it as much as any child that would be playing it. So
We don't have to have the things on screen.
No,
excellent.
Go to more. I was getting this part on stream.
Do you want to go a little more?
Yeah, zoom in a little more. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, there we go.
I want to see if
There
I can
are
focus
grids.
a little bit.
That you can't see very well because they are very light.
Can you darken it? You might be able to darken the screen.
That's
And
the
now
wrong way. There you go. Right there.
And darken a little bit more.
you still can't see the grid lines. But
The
that
grid
looks
lines.
better.
The grid lines are very, very faint.
Okay.
But they are there.
Okay. Whose turn is it? I think everyone's placed their last meeple, right?
No, I still have them.
Okay.
So it's my turn, and I am going to go here to get a fish, a piece of wood, and pay Megan a coin to get 2 fish.
Okay. Now, everyone feed their people.
I messed up.
So there's 4 for me.
And 4 for me as well.
3 for me, so I lose 3 points. Which puts me back with you.
Each person that you cannot feed loses you 3 points. You can end the game with negative points. That's what they told us when we started.
What are the in-game conditions? I don't remember.
The endgame conditions are 4 runs.
Oh yeah, duh. Yeah.
This moves
That moves
to me.
to you. I need to take back all my workers.
It is a lot of negative points, but it's also important to feed people because if people don't eat, they die. So
All right, I'm going to go here. I'm going to pay a gold to activate my own thing. So that's 3 wood,
Sweetie.
a fish, and a stone.
nope, get out of here.
Those can go back in the box. They don't die.
Just get new humans.
Healthy.
Obviously, you just get new ones. I am going to go up here to get one of each. A wood, a stone, and a fish.
Okay, so I'm not going to be dumb this time. I'm gonna go here.
Get 3 fish and a wood.
3 fish and wood. So I'm already almost there.
Okay. I am going to go here. I'm going to build this I'm gonna build this guy. Right. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Put that little boy on there. Pay 1 wood and 1 stone.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that I get 4 victory points.
Yep.
And I have also built 2 buildings that either consume and or produce money, so I get another 3 victory points.
You sure do. Okay. Derek?
I'm going to build as well. I'm going to grab this boy. 2 stone and 2 wood. To put a house on it. I get 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm red.
You ended up in the same spot.
I'm going to...
Where are you going to put it? Wait.
Yes. I put it
I
there.
want to turn that down just a little bit. We'll turn on some music so you guys don't have to just hear us talk.
And now I do get to play this victory condition card. Build 1 building with 2 different types of resources. I paid wood. I paid stone. I get 2 VPs.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go here.
Okay.
So I for sure get this. I'm going to pay you 2.
Okay.
I get 2. And then I spend 1 to get 3.
Nice. Okay.
And because of that, I took 5 resources in 1 turn, which means I get 2 victory points.
Nice. All right. I'm going to pay.
Hooray!
We
Ray?
talked about you already, Ray.
We
You
did.
missed it. We gushed about resin.
We gushed about you in particularly, but you weren't around. But it's fine. It's fine.
They just got home.
They just got home.
All right.
And she just fell.
All right. I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna build again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pay 4 wood to build this boy. Build that there.
Okay.
We talked about how amazing you are and how happy we were to meet you again as friends. And we also talked about how amazing Joe Masisco and Spring are. Also, I talked to Suki and I talked to Max. And we met Mary. And Mary's great. I'm going to place my guy to build. I'm just going to build a piece of food here. Wheat field.
Okay. My turn.
No, my turn. Why you always want to skip me?
I get 3 points.
Oh, I didn't get my 6 points.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ray also got real teary-eyed when we left. She got all misty.
So did we.
I know, but I was just trying to make her feel awkward.
Stop. Don't break me again. No. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to spend 3 wood to build this. I'm going to put it here.
What does that let you do?
You can trade 2 resources to
For
get
any
2
of the 2
resources that you want.
Nice. Put your house on it. Take your 5 victory points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Unbreak my heart.
You go heal.
Say you love
I
me
get
again.
2 fish, a wood, and then I'm going to
Hey, Derek.
pay Derek 2 to use both of his resources. So I get 2 2 and 1.
Okay.
And I also pay 1 to the bank.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go here to get 2 fishies. A free wheat because it's mine. And that's all.
Okay. Then I'm going to go here and get. Oh no, there are no fish left.
There's 1 fish left.
Oh no, there's no fish left.
But you can take a wheat. It's the same thing.
No, it's
No,
not. No,
well, once resources are gone, you can't use them.
Oh, gotcha.
We have not seen you. You've been on vacation.
And I missed the
Where were you?
So obviously somewhere where there wasn't any internet.
All right, I'm gonna take the 1 that's left. The 2 here. I'm going to activate my building.
Okay.
And trade these 2 for these 2. Okay.
Okay. That was it. Right?
Yes, that's it for me.
So everyone feed the people.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, I was smart this time. 4.
Okay. So now this moves to Derek.
Yo.
Everyone
Yep,
collect
yep.
their people.
Okay. This moves to the 3rd round.
1 round after this one.
Like I said,
It's a very quick game.
It's a very quick
It
worker
says
placement.
45 minutes, and I don't see
No,
how it's 45
we literally
minutes.
we started this one like what?
It was like 8:10. Oh no, it was later than that.
No, it was like 8:40.
Yeah.
It was 8:30ish.
By the time we started,
Because
it was 8:40.
we had already taken turns, and it was only 8:43 when I said something about it.
No.
So it was like 8:35, 8:30ish.
Major shower.
Okay, Derek, it is your turn to go first.
Mm-hmm.
Take your turn.
I'm going here. Huh. Yes, I'm gonna go here to get 2 fish, a free wheat, and a free wheat and a fish.
Wait,
2 fish, a wheat and a fish.
You
that's
have to
not
pay.
free.
Yeah.
Second bank. You said a free one. That's why I was
Oh,
confused.
yeah. And also a wood.
Okay. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I'm going to.
If you have any questions about the game or about Gen Con, feel free to ask them in the chat. We are open to
We are
questions.
here for you.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna take 2 stone, and I'm not going to activate yours because I don't have any wheat.
Okay. I am gonna go here. Get 2 fish.
Come join our Discord. It's super fun and
yeah.
super active.
I'm going to.
Yes, we are all super best friends now.
I'm.
Gin Camp. I did enjoy. There was a Gin Camp party going on near us that had we not been able to go, we would have.
Oh my god, the food trucks.
Okay, so we hit Wild Boar because that's one that Steven's obsessed with.
Well, hold on. Let me tell you real quick. I'm gonna spend 2 to get 5 victory points.
Went to Kansas for family gathering. I went up to Montana National Parks. Went to Yellowstone.
How did you get 5
San
points?
Fran. Went to
I turned
Rio.
into-
Oh my gosh, you are busy.
Hey, Clay.
I love the noodle truck. The noodle truck is delicious,
It's not
and I
even
did
a
have
truck,
it.
it was just a tent.
I did have it at one point.
Island nudes.
I tried. Yeah.
Island nudes.
Island nudes.
Megan and I both did some island nudes while we were there.
And I really appreciate the very first day we were there. Sunny was walking around with us. The very first 2 days, actually. And literally, she just walked with us. And whatever we had, that's what she went with. It was very wonderful. Yeah, we had one. We stopped at the Wicked Lobster.
The Wicked Lobster was amazing.
Where both Sunny and Derek got lobster rolls. And
They were so delicious.
I got a lobster quesadilla, and it was holy moly delicious.
We did not eat that. We did not eat mac and cheese. That much mac and cheese this time. I did have.
There was a macaroni and cheese truck, and I avoided it like the plague.
It was the same one. We did not go to it.
I did though have what's called a barbecue sundae, which was a bed of Gouda mac and cheese with. That time I got brisket and then some sweet barbecue sauce on top. Oh, so good.
I was afraid of that donut burger, although I got a plain cheeseburger from them, and that burger was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Not this time, G.
I get 4 VPs.
That sounds so fun, Timberwolf. You were all over the place.
What do you do?
1 wheat for 4 coins.
So the donut burger, literally, usually when you see them, it's like a donut cut in half.
Right.
That has it, but no. These were two
whole donut,
glazed donuts.
whole donut, toppings, cheese, patty, another donut.
We had a walking taco of sorts. What else did we eat? Noodles.
Lobster, pizza.
I didn't have pizza.
Some people got pizza.
I had pizza. Pizza was actually pretty good. The breadsticks I had were really good.
Oh,
We had that. Yeah, we had those burgers from.
American food is weird.
Yeah, and then I had some good chicken nuggets, chicken tenders.
Yeah,
and
Basically.
the Brutron, which was the Sun King beer that they had specifically for Gen Con,
It was a tart golden ale.
amazing.
Oh my god, it was so good.
I don't know what yuzu is, but it was in this beer and it was amazing.
there was one thing that I had to eat there from the food trucks that was not that great. It was a chicken parm sandwich. The place had no line, so that's why I went there, and I now know why they had no line.
Hey, thanks, Kat. She's going absolutely berserk. You forgot? Oh, it was so good. What is she playing? I think it's mine.
Yeah, Clay did try the Stranger Things burger.
Yeah, because you have 2 out there. I only have 1 out there. Alright, so I'm going to build. I'm going to use these 6 to build this one. No. To build this one. Wait. Yeah. Over here.
Oh, you score points for everything around it.
Yeah. And I score those at the end of the thing.
I am going to go
Clay
here.
did try the Stranger Things burger.
And so I get 2 fish. Oh, wait, if
pay
I
me.
pay it. So I get 2 wood. I get 2 wood. And then I am going to pay you
Yay.
to turn these 2 wood
Thank you.
into 2 wheat. And I'm going to use these 2 wheat into 5 victory points. 27.
Nicely done. And you can activate the buildings in any order that you choose,
Yes.
which is also nice. Wheat is pretty neat. Oh, and so, okay, so Catan was doing some really cool things, other than just, like, the cards. If you play tested, you got fun things. They also had, which they ran out, a pin trading thing going on that forced you to talk to other con goers.
What was it?
Wood for all. Oh, I have them on you.
Yeah. So if you found one of
These precious.
if you found one of the people walking around with big Catan hats and stuff on, they give you a baggie full of pins,
Look at them.
and you could trade them.
Bricky, Sheep, Weedy, Loggy, and Cowboy. And once you collected all of them, you got the Robber Sheep.
Which is adorable.
Sheep thief.
Hashtag steal your girl.
Except that they actually didn't have names, which Derek was very disappointed.
They just called them by the resources. How hard was it to just give them names?
But it was super fun that you... Oh no, your sheep fell off.
No!
Try to refresh, Noisy.
Noisy toy. Hold
Okay, I have a
on
scratch.
just a sec.
Thanks, cat. Cool.
I'm gonna roll up in here to get
All good, Noisy.
a wheat.
Yeah.
Pay my coin to the
How
bank
is your voice, Clay?
to get a wheat and a thing, which gives me 9. Have twice as many food cubes as workers.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use these two to get 4 victory points.
Nice. Megan.
Me.
I am seeing now how you score a lot more points than we scored the first time we played.
Yeah.
Oh,
There it is.
There it is.
oh, that's just a. But that's not your Twitch Prime sub, Noisy. Thank you so much for that sub. Welcome to the Homeowners Association.
Welcome.
Welcome. No.
Yeah, I got a normal one. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so much for
much,
that sub.
Noisy Toy.
And again, if anybody's new out there, welcome. We're Board Game House. Jump into our Discord. We're always in there actively talking.
Always, always.
Oh, wait, Noisy, we've rated you.
Oh my gosh! It just hit me who you are!
You wear fun hats.
Yes, you're adorable and your stream looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, duh. Jesus.
Sorry, it was
been
a
a
long
weekend.
weekend.
I'm still worn out. I slept for so long and I'm still worn out.
These two slept in today.
You had
It
the
is
option to
freakishly-
take the day off.
Yeah, your audio is top notch.
Oh, I can go here and save myself. Okay, so I'm
Well,
gonna
he
go there.
is noisy toy, so
And I'm gonna get 3 fish and a wood, and I'm not gonna pay you
Why? You have all the coins.
because it gets me a coin.
Give me coin.
I'll give you a coin, and I'll take 2 coins back.
See? Pay me.
See, pay me.
someone needs to pay me.
All right, my turn.
You know,
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna build this boy.
Reading Railroad. No one has Reading Railroad. I have Reading Railroad.
I'm gonna go here. Build that for 1 wood. There's the wood.
Oh!
So, what?
Clay! 6
Bow, bow, bow.
months. That means you have your red meatball. Also, Ray, we hit our 500 followers.
Yes, she's in the shower.
No, she's in there.
Oh, yes, we hit our 500 followers. We're 503 now.
Okay, so I get 3 victory points because I built that. And then I now have built 2 buildings that produce and or consume wheat, so I get 2 more victory points.
It is rough. I'm gonna go up here and get a fish, a stone, a wood.
Derek doesn't know how to project without yelling.
We also went to Critical Role Live, so you know, I'm also gonna do that for myself. There's a wheat, and I get 4 coins.
Okay. Megan. We're proud of you, Rachel.
For putting on such a great con.
You had some amazing ideas, and you did some great things for Resonum this
You
Gen Con.
did.
So you deserve a lot of props
I'm
for everything
so
you did.
proud.
Oh, for those of you who are not aware, Metamami and myself are basically the same person. And it is a little scary when we are together. So, there's that. Yes, Sonny, you might have knew this, but you didn't share it with anyone, so when it happened, it freaked me out.
Alright, I'm gonna go up here. So I'm gonna get a stone,
Yeah!
a fish.
That's Ray.
That.
Ray from Resident.
That is Ray from Resident.
And then I'm going to pay 1 to get 3 wood.
Yes, they did. Every single one of them looked amazing.
Did you do the thing?
What thing?
What?
My thing?
Me?
No.
Oh.
I had 3 fish already. So I got a fish, a stone, I got my wheat, and then
Why
I
did
paid...
you get a fish?
I'm right here.
Oh, I was looking
Fish.
at Megan. Did
Yeah.
Megan pay me?
No, because I didn't have a wheat.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm sorry, I got confused.
It's okay. And then I paid my coin to get the 3
Also,
wood.
for not being a touch person, Derek gives amazing hugs.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Quality.
I mean,
quality hugs.
Timberwolf, you right.
Okay, I can't say that on the internet.
I told them as we were leaving that I had never been more attracted to Liam and Travis and Laura and Marisha as I was that night. Also Matt. Matt looked pretty great too. Golf is a good look for them.
I'm out of people. Are we all out of people?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the end of the round. Feed your folks.
Yeah.
Noisy Toy. We actually got these at Marshall's. They were in the clearance section, so I got these for. It was a 5-pack for $4, and I got 2 of them.
It's fine.
Wait, no, it was a 5-pack for $4.
No, it was a 4-pack for $7.
Oh my gosh. Let's
I
just
did
throw
not
out
pay
numbers.
$7 a piece for this. They were $5. In one of Polly's live streams he did on the floor, Paladin was playing Visitor with Ray.
With Ray. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
It was real cute. That was the same one. Also, fun fact, we just missed.
Yeah.
Did you watch the
When-
thing? We watched it today. We were like, we just missed Taliesin and Sam.
We rolled up
and
to the
Liam.
we rolled up to the Wormwood booth literally minutes after Critical Bard and Liam and Sam and Taliesin were all standing there, and now I'm pissed.
Bye, Liz.
Because not only did Bobby not text Polly that they were going to be there, he didn't text us either.
Does he have
To
your
be fair,
number?
he doesn't have
I
our
don't
number.
know, but it would have been nice.
You did wonderful.
Hello, RBG.
Hugs
Hello.
to you.
So we fed our people. Collect your things.
Yes. And that moves to
Megan.
Me.
Megan for the last round.
Holy moly.
Holy moly, guacamole.
I need stuff. But I don't know what stuff I need. I need points.
Night, Liz.
I don't have any points.
Feels good, man. It does feel good. We tried to make it feel good here. Oh, I feel good about skulls, and I feel real good about my new skull that I got from one of my new best friends. Shout out to Paladin for his strong work.
What the?
Can you get that?
Why'd you do that?
Why'd I do that?
Yeah.
Because I needed it.
Guess what's in
Rolly Matrimony, hello! What were each of our favorite games from Gen Con? Oh boy. We have already technically talked about it, but I'm willing to talk more about it.
We didn't say what our favorite games were at Gen Con, though. I think that's a very hard question.
It is a really hard question. Can we have... Wait, hang on. Rolling Matrimony. Can we have more than one?
The answer is always yes. I loved Honey Buzz. I thought it was amazing. It'll be on Kickstarter in November. Also, I loved Subterra 2, and it's not out yet. It's going to be on Kickstarter in October. Those are I loved playing those two games.
Kind of a cop-out, but sure.
I'm going to go with Reavers of Midgard.
Reavers was fun.
Yeah, Reavers was real good. We were real excited after we left the booth.
Yeah.
That was like the perfect...
Rachel, get your shower! Don't self-promote here! And she didn't even say Mechanica!
I know, she just said visitor.
Because Visitor's available right now. Mechanic's not available till Christmas time.
Ray, we toted your games literally all weekend.
Yeah.
Look what Paladin just sent me. This is absolutely amazing.
I love that so much.
That's
Holy
fantastic.
moly.
Can we get Derek to look like that?
Oh, that's mean.
That's mean.
That's mean.
That's amazing.
Make that while watching the
making-
stream.
This is what I
Thank you so much. I love it.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
We will print that out and we will put it up somewhere.
Yes, we will.
I want to get it as a sticker and
We
put it on the
have-
back of my car.
Okay, I haven't said what my favorite game was.
Do you need more water, bud?
Yes, please.
I have
Thank you so much.
Many. I have so many.
love that my two cats do not want to leave my side, so they're like always
Yeah.
like.
Maybe. Oh gosh, Honey Buzz was super fun, especially for a game that is like. What's after beta?
Usually it's after beta, it's live.
Okay, so for the beta,
Yeah.
it was really solid and really well balanced.
I can do pineapple juice cat skills. Gamma Omega. Oh,
Gamma.
really? Maybe I should get some pineapple juice. It's not even like.
So maybe Gamma.
Thank you. My voice, it was a little bad after Critical Role because I did a bunch of yelling, but it started to get bad as we were leaving Gen Con. But this morning I woke up and it was just gone, and now just talking is just making my throat dry and it's making it worse.
That wasn't right.
More fish. Are you?
That's it.
Did you use this?
Yes. That's what I just did.
Gotcha.
Trollin' Dungeon was pretty fun.
Drone
So
Dungeon's
okay,
pretty
so
great.
here's the thing: when the three of us and Clay played Trollin' Dungeon, the guy told us that the playtest or the demo went on for as long as we wanted it to. Like we could leave at any time. You know, we're adults. You know, da 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 da. We all looked at him. We're like, we're too competitive not to finish this game. So we finished it. We played a full game of Trollin' Dragon. Yeah, you're right. It is Trollin' Dragon. We played a full game of Trollin' Dragon while we were sitting there.
There were no kids waiting to play.
I really wish we would have actually bought that
Yeah,
one.
I do too. I
We
wish
should-
we would've.
It's your turn.
That's long one first.
Oh, yeah, we need, yeah.
All
I'll
right.
message Diana.
Has Megan gone twice?
I sure did, because I didn't realize that you all hadn't gone yet because we'd been waiting for so long. I do that. I think this is what I had originally.
Did you not take any wood?
No, you didn't fish, did you?
I didn't have this. I had a fish.
Yeah, that's what you had originally.
That's what I had originally.
These are yours, by the way.
Those are mine?
Or are they mine? I think they're yours.
Oh no. I accept.
All right, my turn.
So fun. Yeah, that really summed up our favorite games. I really did. I really loved Reavers. I mean, Mechanica, and yeah, I am gonna plug. I'm gonna plug
great.
it. Mechanica is fantastic. It's such a fun game. You're welcome, Holy Matrimony.
We don't get that.
We did talk about Bosk. We did our
We did a full rundown.
We did a
spiel
full
of
rundown
everything.
spiel of our
But now we're playing a game because we haven't
Stuff.
done that.
of what we bought. Yeah.
Fish, stone, wood.
Okay. Oh, look, I can still.
Hold on.
Oh, poop.
And I'm going to trade a wheat.
No, I
For
had another fish,
4 coins, please.
and I know that I
And
did.
would you like to trade me 1 coin for 2 coins?
Yes.
No, I mean, what I'm saying is you could pay me a coin to get 2 coins if you wanted to.
Hold on, let me
In
just
fact,
see
I think
what
I
I
actually
have.
had 3 fish because I traded because I got the 2, and then traded a fish and a wood for the
6 coins.
stone. Oh no, I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I don't know.
Now, you still have the option if you want to. You can pay me a coin to get 2 coins.
We played it. Watch our playthrough on the YouTube.
I will pay you to get 2 coins.
Now you are going to need to cash in those in.
Wait, what made me want? Wait, what?
Just give me 1 of them.
What did I say that made you want us to go to Spiel? Because I mean, yeah, I want to go to
here's-
Spiel. I just want to go to Germany. I've never been really out of the country where I had to
Here's
have a
1 coin to Megan and 1, 2, 3
Passport.
points for me.
What was that?
1 coin to Megan and 3 points for me.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Now you're going to go there. Now do all your things.
So I'm gonna get 2 wood. 1 here, 2 fish. I'm gonna trade 2 wood for 2 stone.
I would love to come over there and meet you, DK. That'd be fun.
There were actually a couple games that I wanted to play, but the tables were already full. That
We could also
are
meet-
games coming out at Spiel.
Django Pengo
Django Pango could come down to
and
Spiel.
Sir Lancelot.
Oh my god, that would be so much fun!
fun.
We are just so poor now and we can't do that.
Hashtag send BGH to Spiel.
Hashtag send PGH for
Miss Unremarkable! We can visit Miss Unremarkable too.
What? No.
That's so fun.
Can I come?
We're gonna come. We're gonna.
Can I sneak in your suitcase?
Yeah, we're gonna sneak in your suitcase. It's gonna happen.
Whose turn is it? It's Steven's turn.
My turn.
Yes, we will send you business cards.
These are my friends. They play board games on the internet. Das
For
Neighborhood.
you!
For you.
Das Board Game House.
Alright, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get 2. I'm going to pay Derek that coin that he gave me back to get
Yep.
a wheat. I'm then going to turn these 2 wheat into 5 points.
Oh man. Oh no. What? Board game house.
Board Game House. Great.
37.
That's super fun. I've done this in a minute. If you're new and this is, your first time joining us or whatever, we are Board Game House. We play board games on the internet for you. We play Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find us on YouTube at BGH on Twitch.
Nope.
Board Game House on Twitch.
YouTube.com/Board Game House.
That's right. That's
Wow.
it. Watch our...
Wow.
All of our how to plays are up there. All of our VODs are on there. Check it out. We got a bunch of stuffs on there.
I love when Sunny does it. He's like, wait, what? Wait.
I like that Elle got the socials before Sunny.
Yeah.
She was trying to do the YouTube.
The YouTube one specifically. Follow us on our socials.
Jump into our Instagram, into our
Instagram.
into our Discord.
Jump into our Discord. We are a mess tonight.
Yeah, it's a rough one. I'm gonna come up here to get a stone, a fish, pay you for a wheat, and then
Yo, I woke up at
Do
like
this.
8:15 because my body was
4
like,
points.
"You're late for work." Saw the time and said, "Haha, no, I'm not." Went back to bed and didn't move until 12:45. Oh, we also mentioned that we have to play Minecraft soon.
Oh yes, I will get that server fixed, Al. I'm sorry.
We also need to discuss maybe
blowing that shit up.
blowing it up and then starting over again because I am
Billy.
not
Billy, we miss your face too. It was a pleasure meeting you, sir. You are good people.
You are good people.
You are a bearded gentleman.
In
and
fact,
we are-
Billy and CB, who already left, were the first people to get VGH ribbons. Other than like me, the three of us and Clay.
Yes, we do own Scythe.
We do own Scythe.
But on our current table, it is impossible to play because
Wait.
it's too small.
Sonny got a thing before they did.
You right. Sunny did. Sunny was the first. Billy.
Whose turn is it?
Oh my gosh.
Megan's turn.
Actually, no,
you
Ray.
You right. It was Ray.
Yeah, besides the four of us, it was
Because
Ray.
we saw her on Wednesday night.
Oh, yep.
Ray, don't storm out. Come back. I suck. I'm sorry.
No, it was a long weekend. I barely remember that we went to
Sorry,
Chipotle.
every time you talk, all I can hear is Trolley Tom.
Damn you, Tramp Sam!
Everyone was first.
All right.
It's me.
I don't care what you do. Just don't take the spot I want to go.
What?
Drax, wait. Drax Cabaret back with consent. Never mind. No consent. Just drag.
Paying a
She'd
coin.
storm right back in.
No, I
because
know,
she's-
but that's what it sounds.
All right, my turn. I'm going to go here. I'm going to take a wheat for free, and then I'm going to give Dirk his coin back and take another wheat.
Ooh.
I'm going to come down here. and do
Terraforming
things.
Mars we have played on the stream, so it's a part of our VODs. Scythe we have not, because to be honest, we have yet to play that game correctly.
It's so big, and honestly,
And it won't fit on our table at the moment.
It won't fit on the table. Kill me. I am not a huge fan of Scythe. It's so
You think it's
complicated.
too-
It's so
too rough, too
complicated,
hard.
and I just don't get the enjoyment from it that other people
But
seem to
see,
get.
I would like to go back and play it now, because we got Scythe as one of the first ones that we really introduced people to.
It was our first big heavy game.
Yeah. So I think that we would actually be a lot more prepared for it now
Maybe
than we were originally.
I just didn't have fun when we played it.
have so many
Speaking of
resources.
hashtag buy them a bigger table now, we talked to some folks, so we have price points.
Fingers crossed. Oh, I'm going here. Who took?
Derek did.
You took.
So you're not going there?
Oh wait, I need my questionable points. It's at the end.
No, I'm not going there.
Timberwolf disagrees, sweetheart.
I'm going here.
You're invalid. He's not invalid. He's valid. It's just I don't-
Opinions are important. I always worry when RBG when you put noms in the Discord because it always makes me hungry. Where did I just go? I went there. Okay, so I'm going to take the 2. I'm going to pay you.
Honestly, people love
Oh,
Gloomhaven,
shoot.
and I
No, that's not where I want to go.
I
That's not where I wanna go.
don't. And like I feel the same way about Gloomhaven I feel about Scythe. There's just so much. There's so much involved that it takes away from the fun for me.
Okay. So I'm going to pay you for a wheat.
Money, please. I know.
Already did. I'm going to pay you to turn that wheat and this into 4 victory points. I'm going to lose this game so hard. I'm going to... It's 2, 3, and then I'm going to pay you, and then pay the bank to get 3 wood.
Okay. Anything else?
Have we played Skull? So is that the one at Target where it's like a little gold skull?
If it is, I really want that game. We have not bought it, but I really want it specifically for the skull.
Okay, my turn. I am going.
Gee, we went to Lucas Oil and played some games on the field, and while we were down there, I was talking to Sonny and CB about Gen Con last year, when we just sat down and we tried to play Grim Forest.
For any of this stuff.
And
I don't think so.
it's just
You get it for coins, I think.
yes, our VODs are on YouTube. What is this?
I need the rules. Who did I hand the rules to?
Oh, I'm sitting on them.
He bent the rules.
Hello,
It's
Chalice.
fine.
Hi, Chalice. You are indeed. Ooh.
Well, they have their the Gen Con game library down there, and you buy a ticket for I think it's a 6-hour period. We went in at 9 and got out at 2.
They said we could leave it 2, yeah.
So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, 5 hours.
Yeah.
Here.
And you can just sit there and play games all you want.
Wait,
With
some
coins.
people buy a
Yeah.
ticket. Some people, get
Sets
in
of
just
3.
because we're all standing there and don't know what else to do.
For sets of 3.
For sets of 3.
But
So
like
right
they've
now, I
got
know
tarps set up on the field, so none of the tables or anything is like actually
No.
on the turf. But you're down on the field where the Colts play,
So I'm in there.
and there's just a bunch of nerds playing board games, and it's hilarious.
Actually, I'm gonna go here. I get a fish and a wood.
It was that or party with the CR cast. Leave.
And I'm gonna pay 2 wheat to get 5 more victory points.
As we were walking out of Gen Con this year, we were talking about next year when G is definitely going to get to go. And I said specifically, when he's here, he asked if we want to do something. My answer is just yes. I'm just going to say yes because G is wiser than I and knows more things.
We did revisit my childhood this year. We played a game called 13 Dead End Drive.
Indeed.
Last round for Derek.
Correct. I'm going to...
Oh, I did this.
Nice.
It's literally why I did it. Yes, 13 Dead End Drive. Wait, RBG, are you like the only other person that I know that has played that game? I'm about to be so excited. I mean, now I have 3 other people who've played it now, but
We also did not play that.
yes.
They actually come out with a reprint of the
Yes.
game.
They did. They have a reprint of it. I love that game so much. That game, okay, so it like disappeared from my memory for like a really long time, and then all of a sudden like started coming back. I'm like, there's this game where like things moved and you got to like you killed the other people. And it was, so
I
good.
don't think we've actually done Eldritch Horror yet on stream.
Oh, and he asked Eldritch Horror. We have
We
Eldritch
played-
Horror. We have not played Arkham Horror.
We have it, but we haven't.
We've played
We played
Elder Signs.
We played Eldritch Horror.
We haven't,
Oh,
we
yes,
haven't even
we
opened the box.
We haven't even opened the box.
What?
It's the one she got at Christmas. We haven't opened the box yet.
Dad got it for us.
What's the other one?
Elder
Or
Signs.
Elder Signs?
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go here. What do we get points for at the end? 3 coins.
3 coins, and then your buildings that.
So
have the
not
question
cubes or
marks.
anything.
No, not cubes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, because I have all of the cubes, but somebody took the last building that I wanted.
Correct. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna go there.
She did. That game, okay, it took us longer to set up that game than play it because Sunny just like, boop, boop, then she was at the door and won.
Yeah.
You know what?
She won in like 3 rounds and it was ridiculous.
Sunny is very, very good at board games.
She kicked her ass at Honey Buzz. It was just embarrassing.
And Sunny did finally get to play
Hey, Fuzzy!
Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
Sunny did get to play Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
Yes, that is true.
Alright, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Final scorings. Well, feature people. All right. Final scorings. I think Derek's going to overtake me at the very end. So.
Well, let me do mine because I'm not gonna win. So
What are you going to get?
I get 12 points for this one.
Oh. Jeez, that's a lot of points, though.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Wait. Buildings that surround it. 1,
But
2.
my buildings that surround it.
Is it just your
No,
building?
it's every building.
Nope,
it's all buildings.
my buildings. Read this. At the end of the game, gain 4 stars for each of your buildings on the.
Oh.
And you took one, so it gave. I didn't get to put the last one that I wanted. Not that it would have helped.
All right. And then, Derek, you have the Watchtower.
So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 is 10 points.
And then points for coins. I don't get any points.
2 extra points for me.
3 points.
Oh shit, 3 points.
That's it.
This is okay. So there are 2 games that came out at the same time that are both town related. This is Little Town. There is another game out that is called Tiny Towns.
Yeah, this is by Yellow. Tiny Towns is by AEG.
Yes.
This is better.
We don't know. We didn't play.
That's true, but it's yellow, so it's better. I win. Derek wins.
So, final scores. I had 33 points. I lost horribly. Steven had 42 points. Derek wins with 49 points.
Yes.
That's way higher than those scores.
Yeah,
that we
those
got.
scores the first game we played with Clay was much lower.
There you go. 56 games on stream.
So RBG, it is. I think it's what Megan said it earlier. I think it's much more like Stone Age. It's like a Stone Age light. So, but I can see how you would say
But
it's
also
Carcassonne.
kind of Carcassonne-y.
The tiles are Carcassonne. Well, no, I do think it's much more like Stone Age. It's like if Stone Age was lighter and had tile placement, that's what Tiny Town is.
Stop stepping on the keyboard, you dumb cat.
But it does have the aesthetic of.
Don't call her dumb.
It does have the aesthetic of Carcassonne. Excuse me.
All right. Do we want to bust open those Catan dice and see what the game is about?
We can do the Catan dice, or we can play.
I think
Alien
Catan dice would probably be quicker.
Wars. Catan dice is
No, we can
15
see.
to 30 minutes.
This doesn't have a. This is from 2015.
Just from playing this, I think that's probably gonna be quicker.
Did you throw away the actual thing?
Yeah. I would rather play. Honestly, I
You
haven't
play
played
Alien?
this, and I don't know what it actually is. I would rather play
Okay.
Alien Wars.
Well, let's play Alien Wars.
Okay, so G, I don't know if you realized that you missed a letter in that last one, but it's hilarious.
I think he did that.
It was on purpose
Carcassonne?
because it's Stone Age and Carcassonne.
No, Carcassonne. Caca-stone. You missed the
Oh, I see.
staff. It made me giggle.
All right, so let's put this stuff away real quick, and then we are going to play another
Alien.
yellow game because, like we said, we love yellow. And it's
I type less gooder than I word.
the one thing I'll say about Iello is, yes, we are now one of their official influencers, but that's because we love their games so much.
Yeah, we talked them up even before that. So
Like, we talked about, like, you guys know that we were talking about how often we were at their booth last year.
Mm-hmm.
We actually didn't go every single day this year. We actually missed one day.
we missed 2 days.
Did we?
Yeah.
No, we went. We just.
Oh, we didn't do anything
do
on Sunday.
anything on Sunday.
We walked by it.
Yeah, literally, exactly. She's like, I know nothing about board games, and I know they talk about Iello. Well, great company, great games. What do you want from us?
To be unbiased.
We are unbiased.
Steven's sitting here and still not helping clean up.
What?
Just want to point that out.
I was actually picking up the cubes, but whatever.
Sure.
I will. I need that. I'm missing a star.
Is it the red one?
Okay. I love Gen Con, and I'm sad it's over, but I'm also really glad to be back here with you guys.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, sorry, little girl.
In contrast to that, I would rather still be a Gen Con.
Derek did say this morning how he was so sad that he wasn't still in Gen Con.
I guess, I mean...
Cat flops and makes mess. Oh, nope, I got him.
Yeah, con drop is definitely a thing. And RBG were here earlier, but we were talking about, like, it was nice being everyone. We're happy home because we love everyone in our stream, even though like even if people can't be there at that time, we understand that people wanted to be there, and we want to make sure that we're trying to go to more things so that way everyone has a chance for us to hang out with everyone. Like, next thing we're probably going to go to is going to be PAX Unplugged.
Timberwolf. We have played Gloom. We have played Love Letter.
Love Letter was not its own
right, I think
thing though. We consider it a small game, so it's one that we play like afterwards. If we have time.
Coup. We've also played. Say Anything.
we have not played
Coup.
We have not played Coup.
We haven't played Coup or Say Anything.
No.
Yes. Coup was an extra, but was a bonus game. Yes.
Okay.
It was early on, but yes, we did play.
Those 3 games are small games, so we play them after our big games if we don't have time to play again and it's not 10 o'clock yet. But they're in there somewhere. I don't know where they are.
You want us to play Zombie Dice with Lynx as a mechanic?
So anything they hit and change counts. Ooh, gosh. That would be actually kind of fun. Alright, but here's the thing though. She absolutely cannot be in here for this one. And you may want to zoom out.
So, Alien Wars, we are each going to choose a faction of aliens, and then we have a war. We have a space battle. These 3 mine cars get placed in a 10-inch triangle.
That's way more than 10.
10-inch triangle. And then after we choose our factions, we then place our cards out here face down. I am the Cthulhu
That's
aliens
exciting.
with the blue blaster.
What I miss? Who's what?
Somebody got kitties.
Ooh.
Timberwolf's mom got kitties while they were gone.
For real though, she can't be in here for this. If she jumps on the table, everything's gonna get kerfuffled.
Are you these guys?
No, I'm the green guys.
Green guys?
They're on the bottom.
The eyes.
Good night, Doss.
Good night, Doss. Okay.
All right, ready? So first thing we do is we all place them down.
Paladin, thank you so much for coming. I'm so
Bye,
happy that we
Paladin.
got
Thank
to
you
talk
so
this
much.
weekend. And
Hopefully we'll see you around.
yes.
Jump into our Discord.
And as
Paladin did.
soon as I get that skull printed out and put on my car, I'm gonna send you a picture. So, thank you so much.
All right, ready?
Okay. Let's go. You can look at them before you lay them down. I did not. This can't be like that.
So the big thing about this, all of the cards have to be within a half inch of each other. And basically on your turn, you're going to choose one, flip it over, and then whatever the actions are on that card, the person who owns that card gets to take them. So if you flip one over and it's your faction of alien, you are most likely going to get to shoot the guns on your spaceship.
The alien that I play with is on here.
And in order to do that, you have to place your pinky on the card that you flipped over. And then with 2 fingers, you have to toss your blaster. And then whatever card it lands on, that card is destroyed or the actions on it happen. And it's a very simple game that I think is a unique mechanic, even if it's a simple mechanic. But this is Alien Wars from Iello Games, and we got it at that VIP night along with Ishtar and Little Town. Tiny Little Town.
What?
You won.
Nope, I won.
You won.
Correct.
You go first. Pint size! Thank you for the 25 pride biddies.
And welcome back.
If you can't do the physical action,
In this game?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't think.
I mean, I'm
know
sure
it.
you can figure out a way to kind of modify it. This
Probably.
is one of those dexterous games that's all
Toss
about.
it.
It's
Toss it with
definitely
your
a
teeth.
dexterity game.
Yeah. So what are you doing first?
Oh, look, it's your boy.
Yeah. So the action. So this is the card. You can't really see because it's white. But the actions on here, I can either shoot once from this card, or there are 2 eyeballs on here. I can flip over 2 cards and privately look at them to see what I'm going
Did you
to,
pull back the zoom?
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah.
what I need to flip over next.
So would you-
Yeah. That's on your pinky and you can't. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm sure that there's a way to modify it.
You could always message Yellow on their
It's not
socials.
moving. Just FYI. Or it's... There it goes. There you go. That's good.
All right, so I'm going to place my pinky and I'm going to toss. If your pinky moves before the thing comes to rest,
Thank you, Timberwolf.
you then lose the turn and nothing gets destroyed. But that's really the only condition for this. So I'm going to toss. That doesn't count. Got stuck to my finger. It has to be a toss.
Okay. Which one do you want to choose?
So because it landed on 2, I get to choose, and I'm going to do this one.
Oh.
So that card is now gone.
Then
All-
switch back over.
All of the cards do have to be within a half inch. So if at any point anything gets cut off from anywhere else, you just have to scoot them all in.
Yeah, they have a gravitational pull.
Yeah.
Ooh, you barely got it.
Barely.
Very close. If your blaster doesn't land on a card, you lose the turn. Nothing happens. Well, damn. I get to put a card back, but I can't.
Yep. Flip that card over, Megan.
You knew exactly where that was. Which
Yep.
one?
That one.
Screw you and your blaster.
Oof. Aw. Get out of here. It's your turn.
Eyeball. So if you
Tell us
do,
Alice,
for
thank
the
you.
5 lucky biddies.
if you
Oh,
do
no.
flip over somebody else's, they do get to take the
We
action.
didn't think about this very well.
You should have to stay over there.
We didn't at the,
No, he's just saying that because he doesn't want to come over here to give it.
So Steven's making his way around the camera and stuff to come and flip his thing from my side of the table.
Which one?
This one. That's mine. Dang. Oh well.
Dang, oh well. Yes.
No, you get to walk around the table.
Nope, I think you should have to stay where he is.
Okay.
Did you get rid of both of my...
Yep, both of your plants are now gone. It's your turn to flip
Nope.
over a card. Yep.
That was your turn.
Nope, I flipped over your card.
Oh.
Oh, I need to do this because I'm not playing anymore.
Okay, well, need to get rid of that card.
Mm-hmm. This one.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a. Okay, well, gravitational pull.
These are still technically pulled to this one. Heart board games!
Our board games. Welcome to the Raiders.
Welcome to the Raiders!
This evening.
Subs, lay out your welcome mats!
Lays out the welcome maps. Tonight we played Little Town, which is brand new game from Iello, released at Gen Con. We brought it home yesterday and we played it today. And now we're playing another game that we just got at Gen Con, which is called Alien Wars from the same company. This is a dexterity-based game. And now I have to figure out where I'm going.
Derek still has no voice left from Gen Con.
Correct.
Wait.
Where's the kitty? The kitty you saw in the
Where's
thumbnail?
the kitty?
Hold on.
I love that that's what brought you here.
Thanks, where are you?
Yes.
We do have con voices. You are correct. Oh, that is like...
It's so close.
So close. Oh, man.
Pull that guy in.
Go.
That did
Yep,
not.
missed.
Lynx... Oh, wait, no. I don't know where Lynx went.
We do have convention voice, but Gen Con was amazing.
It was.
Chalice, it has not turned into the Conflu yet. This is just me screaming from Critical Role Live. Why didn't you go for the one he keeps slipping over?
Because...
Here.
Bunny Kingdom is so much
for you.
fun.
Here you go.
I love Bunny Kingdom. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, we didn't actually get a chance to pick up the new expansion, but we're hopefully going to get that soon.
Are you joking?
But you can put the other one back. You can put back one of your things now. Oh, and also, when you got to 3, did you look at a card?
I did not.
I did not either.
And I did not either.
Wait, why isn't this...
Wait, oh yeah, I did that. So we all get to do that.
Yeah. It's probably shaking. I was messing with the table. Our table is not the sturdiest.
Yeah. It will be replaced, hopefully, sometime soon.
Okay.
All right, whose turn is it?
My turn?
Yeah.
Your turn. Oh, who did this to me? It's fine. It's fine. I was supposed to be able to shoot back.
That one. That one.
What a dirty word that I can't say on the internet. It starts with a C, folks.
Tisk tisk.
Kerfuffle?
No, you know what it is.
But if you are new to the stream, welcome. We are Board Game
That is
House.
not touching that.
Yes, it
It was not touching that.
Yes, it was.
I didn't see it.
It was not touching it.
It's gone.
It was not touching it.
If you are new to the stream, we are Board Game House. We play board games on the internet for you. We play Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you like what you're seeing and you're enjoying the content, which includes the cat a lot, please smash that follow button.
Yes, L, it is cayenne pepper. Also, guys, if you are new, we just hit our 500 follower mark, and we're doing a giveaway on Wednesday. Railroad Rivals from Forbidden Games. It's a $50 game, so you are going to be getting a deal if you do win. Wow.
Nice placement.
That takes some...
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Chalice.
Chalice.
We were very excited. We did a dance party
We
earlier.
did do the dance party.
Mine's dead.
Well,
Okay.
thank you so much. Yay!
If you want, you can.
Yay! Okay, I can...
Thank you. We've been doing this for about 10 months now.
Our 10-month mark is actually at the end of the week.
I don't think...
Yeah,
oh,
that
yeah, it
goes
does.
away.
It goes away. Stop it. Chalice, thank you so much for the 500 lucky biddies. Can you
What? What do you want to fix?
move the properties for a second? Okay, never mind.
Do we miss a follower somewhere?
It isn't coming up on anything, so I'm not going to mention it.
Well, I'm saying that we have
Oh, hi, Faith.
503. Oh, wait, never mind. It went away.
It's been 5:03.
No, well, it's 504 for a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody unfollowed.
It's okay. Whose turn is it?
Your turn. I just went. Oh man, mommy, thank you. Hashtag Derek's Boys. We do Derek's Boys in real life too.
It did happen. That is you.
That's going to be a mine.
Nope.
No, it's not.
Is that 6?
So 6, yes.
So you get to look at them.
Okay.
Balls. Okay, that guy needs to go away.
He just came back.
That's on it.
Do I still get to do my second one?
Nope.
Aw. Thanks, Pint Size. Hey, that's me, not you. Boop.
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 I can shoot
You
back.
get to shoot, yeah, you get to shoot back.
Or I get to shoot at something. I don't know if I can do that. I'm just going to go this way.
Get your pinky down. Ooh, which one? That's a good toss.
Son of a...
Good night, Dad. Thank you
Dad, thank you so much for coming in.
for coming in, and it was good to meet you at the meetup.
I have 7, so I need to go now.
Okay. Oh, Steven, it's your turn.
Yeah, I flipped over that. Oh, actually, no. You flipped over that.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Oh no.
That's good. I don't have to.
That's 6 for me.
I don't remember where anything is.
Okay.
I can't get up. I feel like I'm at a severe disadvantage.
Not bad.
I feel like those are mines. This might be mine. I don't know.
I will throw you covered up more.
Because you know that it's a mine.
I have no clue what it is. Derek just looked at it.
Oh no.
I did not know.
You knew it was a
No,
mine.
I did
You knew it was a
not.
mine.
I did not. I promise you I did not.
Bull crap. Bull crap.
Bull crap.
Bull crap. Why did I listen to you? Why do I always listen to you?
Alright, my turn.
I think that's all of my cards.
Oh no.
I don't know how many everybody gets.
That's when it was touching.
9.
You sure wasn't?
I promise you.
Damn it.
That one.
I have one more card out there. Nobody look at where I put this.
No, bull crap.
Oh, Pride-Side Princess, at least you know.
Okay.
Doesn't
She
it
probably
stay
just
out
put
there?
No.
No.
That's gonna be her devil, so we need to get rid of that. All right.
Steven is a cheater.
I-
He's not.
Wink you back.
I'm out of the game. That's it. I'm out. I died. All my stuff is gone. Sad. It's fine, Noisy Toy.
I think that might be it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have
Got one more out there. Hey, nice.
That should be a shoot yourself. You should shoot yourself.
Such a baby toss. How many do you have? 8. Alright, so one of these is yours. That's the one he literally just flipped over.
He moved them.
I either shoot him or
This
I shoot
is literally
myself.
what happened at VIP night. You're dead.
This one.
You're dead.
You're dead. Oh! I thought you were here!
What a C word. You were one at the beginning, you're
I thought
one
you
at
were
the end.
here! I so thought you were here! Yeah, well, you know.
I apologize for my vile language, chat. I am tired.
Steven wins the mini game. What a cauliflower.
What a cayenne pepper.
All right. So, guys.
What a cucumber.
Cucumber?
Yeah, it's like a fake out.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. We had a blast. It's felt so good to be back with you guys. We're going to raid someone.
Hey, who we raiding?
I don't know. Let's see.
Who we got? Who we got?
I'm looking.
Guys, thank
Oh
you
my
so
gosh,
much
they
for
haven't
coming.
been able to hear the desktop audio this...
No, it's only when it's... Did they not hear it when
I don't
we
think
were
they
doing...
heard it at all while we were playing.
Or while we were doing... No, they did it when we were playing. They didn't hear it while we were doing our dance party.
What?
Wow. We look like complete and total dummies.
All right, let's raid someone.
We're gonna raid somebody.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you all for being here.
We're gonna talk about Gen Con less. Ish.
Oh, you did hear it? Okay, so then we're good.
Okay. Come back on Wednesday. We are doing the giveaway for 500 followers. Railroad Rivals is a great game. We've played it on stream twice. And there it is. We did make an announcement at the beginning if you weren't here. We are focusing more on board games now. Recently, we have been doing other things. We played Overwatch. We do Jackbox between Megan's painting streams and Twitch sings and stuff. Twitch has decided that we are now variety streamers, and we're not okay with that because our genre is board games, and that's where we want to stay. So
Yeah.
we are putting the kibosh for now on Gloomhaven. We're taking
taking a hiatus to...
D&D is gone for a while. I have ideas. We're gonna do more stuff. We want to do D&Dads 2. I have ideas for stuff. I have Dragon Heist and Ghost of Saltmarsh that I want to run. That we're talking about doing. But we want to get back to the board games.
We did not look and see if our giveaway included Europe or not. We still need to look at prices.
We're gonna look at prices now that we're back from Gen Con. We don't have anything else to do, so we are gonna look at European prices because we do know that we have so many international people that watch our stream. So we are gonna look into that. Railroad Rivals is a great game, and we are giving it away on Wednesday. So we are gonna figure that out for you guys. That's mine.
Remember, if you enjoyed the content tonight and you're new, consider hitting that follow button. We crossed over our 500, which is super exciting, and now we're looking on to the future of 550. Help us get there. Help us grow.
We don't know what we're playing on Wednesday
We
or
don't.
anything in the future.
'Cause we are tired.
We're gonna work on that.
we'll talk about that tomorrow and hopefully get out a schedule. We used to do a schedule every single time.
I like our loose goose policy.
I do not. It's stressful.
Plus, we want to get back doing like how to plays and stuff.
Yes, I really would like to do
We are going to start doing the how to plays. We got all these great games from Gen Con. We've got new games that we still haven't played from Christmas. So we've got a lot coming up for you guys, and the quality is just going to improve. We made a lot of good connections at Gen Con. We talked to a lot of people, handed out a lot of business cards and stuff. We talked to a lot of people. So
there's still more exciting things coming that we can't talk about right now.
The horizon, she is upon us.
But just know that there is a lot of things coming down the pike that's only made possible because of all of you.
Yes.
So thank you guys for always being here. We're going to rate our friends at Game Night Bar, Game Night Geek Bar.
Because they're super fun.
They're super fun. And so go in there, drop them the love bombs.
Wait, give me Russell.
Tell them tell them that we sent you. And we will see all of you guys on Wednesday. Bye, guys.
What happened to peace?
Bye.